French, but it's real ghetto up in Quebec. So
ghetto.
It's like if Paris had an Augusta.
Wow.
That's Quebec.
If Paris had an Augusta.
Like if France had an Augusta, it's Quebec.
So hold on a sec. So like,
we're live now. That was great.
If Paris, hold on a sec.
That was great.
If Paris had an Augusta.
Yeah. Sorry to all our Quebec fans.
Yeah, it'd be Quebec.
Yeah.
Wow. You ever been to Quebec?
No.
You just looked at pictures, huh?
I have no desire to go.
Okay. Because I hope we don't have any Canadian fans. That's kind of cruel.
That Don't Fuck With Cats guy based out of Quebec?
Yes.
Yeah, so.
But he originally was from...
Luca something?
Yeah, he originally was from Russia or Croatia, one of those countries.
I could have swore it was like Nova
Czech
Scotia.
Republic.
Anyway.
I thought that's what I remember.
Dude?
Huh?
The murderer guy?
Yeah,
Luca, whatever.
One lunatic, one ice pick.
I don't know about that one.
Was
that the name of one of his videos he did?
Yeah.
Yes.
I know. I it was rough to watch. Like, I don't even like cats at all.
It was
like,
rough
not even
to
a
watch.
little bit do I like cats, but seeing
somebody do something like
snake
that. Yeah.
It's
thing?
like...
Yeah.
I was like,
anyone
I
who
can't
does-
watch this.
It's like, I'm a pretty hard dude, you know? It's like I see murderous shit on a regular basis, mainly because I make murderous shit. So it's like, for me to make my craft more realistic, I always use that kind of stuff as references. However, I have a fine line when it comes to children and anything to do with like animals. I don't care if it's a wild animal or not. It's like,
why is it animals? Why? I don't understand this about myself.
yes.
And I don't think it's a knock against people.
Mm-hmm.
But why is it that animals are so much more, protected in your mind than a person?
Because an animal is what it is. A person can change. A person can know the difference between right and wrong. An animal, just like Tilly, exists as she is. She is perfect and pure. There are no ulterior motives to her nature. That is what she is.
Just what happened, yeah.
And it's like, to think of someone like trying to do something heinous to that creature is like something of a supposedly higher intelligence that just wants to be murderous for no reason. That irks me to my core, and I want to do violent things to those people.
Same with kids.
It's like I get pissed off when rednecks run over possums.
Yeah,
because they're just seeing
like they swerve.
Yeah,
yeah
they
I'm like,
swerve
wow.
to hit them.
Even hardened criminals.
Yeah.
Don't they
with kids? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
even hardened criminals will still find a way to mess that person up. Yeah.
But I've always wondered, like, about animals, like what it is that about an
every animal.
I fucking love you, dog.
Every animal.
But that person over there, fuck them.
Yeah, I'm more willing to give a bear a chance than a human.
Every animal, in its own way, has a protective instinct. Yeah. Every single animal has a protective instinct, whether it's just their own or of other animals too, because you've seen that, where it's like, it doesn't matter that an animal will protect another animal in some cases unless it's 100% predatory, but even that's instinctual.
You're the natural predator of everything on the planet.
Yeah, so it's like one of those situations to where, that dog might not serve any other purpose than just, being with you and making you happy, and then that just makes you like, yeah, you're part of the family.
I even have shit where it's like cultural in places.
I'm gonna be honest. I
have a problem with it.
I don't like Azura 99% of the time.
I love that dog.
I'm gonna just hold on a sec.
But if somebody
tried to do something to that dog, I would murder them.
They would catch hell for that dog.
Yeah, I would happily murder them because I don't want my wife to be upset. You know what I'm saying? Like and that's the only thing. If I could take her fucking drool mechanism out, I can deal with the fur. I can deal with the dirt. I can deal with all that because I can clean. But I have to use vinegar to clean my floors, and I hate vinegar. And I literally did it yesterday. You walked on the floors today. They felt nice, didn't they? Yeah. Well, I was fucking infuriated all last night because I cleaned my floors and I found so much goddamn spit. And it just fucking, to clean my TV, I have to use vinegar. Alcohol don't work. No, alcohol don't eat through fucking Azura spit. And it's like fucking, what was that one scene in Jurassic Park where the T-Rex like drools on that person and she's like, ew, ew. Like that's 100% what happens when she shakes. It just lands places.
Yeah.
And you just see it, and it'll just fly through the air, and it'll be a slow mo. It'll follow the shit, and it'll land on something important.
And it's like someone nutted across my toes.
Yeah.
It was the worst feeling.
Yeah, like, hey, thanks, Azura. That's my stimulus check. I appreciate it. I wonder what the bank will say when I fucking go and cash this bitch. Fucking
She's
asshole.
literally eye level with me.
She's like, she's
I ain't even hit that button.
She's a 170-pound dog that pisses me off to no end, and it's only because she can't turn the fucking drool off. And when she shakes, it's the worst fucking situation ever. Because I'm a clean freak. I love my house being clean, and everybody else is like, oh, she's just a dog. She's a fucking, it's like she grows snails in her fucking jowls. It's fucking ridiculous.
It's a snail orgy.
It's a snail orgy going on in her jowls.
I want someone to animate that.
I want somebody to make some bestiality porn off of snail orgy jowls.
Gross.
Yeah, you'll never lose lubrication. It'll just smell a little funny.
Please stop.
You want me to stop? Am I good?
I feel like the legal team would tell us to.
Yeah.
They would tell me to stop.
I feel like if we had one,
If we had one, they'd be like,
hey,
I don't think you're allowed to talk about snail orgy jowls.
We just had an HR meeting about this.
We did, but I told y'all that it was okay because it was animated. Hentai, only example I have.
That only works for big men.
100% legal. Just saying. But yeah, I told people to ask questions. So what we got? Legs.
All right, tonight we got. How old is everyone the first time they rode a hobby horse?
A hobby horse?
Are we talking about the one at home where with the
Like-
springs and shit?
Like
No.
like the rocking chair one?
Like the stick between your legs hobby horse? 32.
How the first time? Why wait a minute. What please tell me what a hobby horse is. Is it one of those fucking rocking chair ones?
See, I don't know if it's one of the ones that is in like the frame with the springs on it.
Yeah.
And you like bounce up and down.
Right.
Or is it the one
Rocking
that
chair.
rocks?
Yeah.
Or is it the one at the supermarket that's a quarter?
Or is there a sex toy called the hobby horse?
I feel like these are questions that should be answered, and
Yeah.
we don't have the answer.
Context. Who asked that?
That would be
No one
Ray.
good.
Who?
Ray.
Ray asked hobby horse. Let's see. Hobby horse. I'm gonna guess it's the rocker. If it's the rocker, I don't know, like fucking 4. I don't know. Maybe
if it's
earlier.
the rocker,
Yeah. The
like,
first time,
To
right?
my memory,
First or last time?
the first time.
'Cause-
To my memory, I was like 23.
Jesus. You don't have a big memory though. You
No,
lost a
but
lot
I'm
of memory.
saying I don't remember that as a kid. I
remember I
can
rode-
remember my dad dropping me down the
It's
stairs
okay because they went
and catching
bankrupt.
me at 6 months old.
I can remember that I got on one and broke one at Toys R Us, and it's okay because they're bankrupt and they
Wait.
can't make me pay for it.
Bankrupt, so that means you were an employee.
I was an employee. And I got on one, and it did not like how heavy I was, and it had plastic feet,
It's
and they went to the floor.
all that stuff as an employee is like there's an amount of like insurance that they have for things that.
Oh
will
no,
come in.
they directly asked who broke this,
Yeah.
and everybody was on my side.
You're not gonna pay for it.
Everybody said, I think they delivered it like that
She gets busted in shipping all the time. You
all the time.
should have seen some of the nightmares I've seen of people receiving their Galactuses. Holy fuck.
No, but the timer, like, it was funny because, like, I guess the camera thing batch was on, and like, they were showing it behind them while they were asking who did it. And there was clearly a fat guy in the baby department riding one with a red shirt on who was crushing it at the and it was me.
Oh,
And then running away because when the plastic legs popped, it popped. So like it went whoosh, and then I ran
Go
and I
up
went
to
to the back.
Toys R Us to hunt for Marvel Legends. I never once saw you there.
I was in the back because I broke things and then ran in the back. That's what I did. It's either that or I was Jeffrey, and then when the fan broke, they'd fucking try to make me do it, and I'd tell them I'm a heat stroke victim, and then they fucking tell me that I'm full of shit, and then I need to get in the fucking costume because I'm the only one who would respond to it because that's my fucking name. Go fucking figure. So, what's the next question?
what is your barbecue must-have when you're making it, not when you're going out.
Like sauce, seasoning, or food?
I think that it just means in general. Like, every time you barbecue, what's something you have to have, no matter what? If you say tongs, I'm gonna choke you.
No.
Well, the thing is like I think that we could do all three: sauce, seasoning, food. So let's start with sauce. What's the sauce you gotta have? My thing right now, hands down, is that fucking Bucky's barbecue sauce.
Okay.
I love that. I love the Ichiban sauce that Publix now sells, and then I'll throw in Cattleman's Gold every once in a while just to throw some mustard zing in there if Ashley doesn't mind it.
That fucking Jim Beam
bourbon, honey bourbon, yeah, that's good. It's got barbecue? Chunks of garlic in it.
Sauce, yeah. It's
got chunks of garlic in it. It's really good. It is badass. It's good. Dale's is a good. I mean, yeah.
I love Dale's.
Wouldn't you Well, I guess you wouldn't classify that as a seasoning, but I guess I kind of would because I wouldn't use it.
We said sauce.
That's what I'm saying. Like it.
You said sauce.
That's what?
That's a liquid. That's a sauce, right?
That is well, I mean.
Is it not?
It's a marinade.
It's a marinade. Okay. All right.
Yeah. So that's
sauce.
kind of So sauce.
Sauce. Ooh.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking back to when we were in high school.
Okay.
And when it first came out.
Okay.
And we didn't know what the fuck it was because it was only at KFC. But Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue.
Oh yeah.
All right.
The honey barbecue wings. Oh my god.
Sweet Baby Ray's is the shit. And they even have a no sugar added Sweet Baby Ray's selection now, and it's badass. It's that good.
It's pretty good.
It's that good. And they have honey mustards. They got a teriyaki. They got the whole line of Sweet Baby Ray's is just good. Even their buffalo sauce is good.
I think we should have a night where we like
test sauces.
Ones. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Just don't do it like hot ones with the intention of making me run off set to go vomit.
Well, like
because it's just too much.
I got a sauce in there right now. We can do that with if you want to try.
With the blueberry habanero crap? No, thank you.
No, this one's.
Is it a ghost pepper thing?
It's Carolina Reaper, dude.
Yeah, fuck you.
It's good.
There's no way. He might try some, but I'm not gonna do it.
I think you should do it.
I'm a fucking pussy. I'm sorry.
That's content.
I'm a bitch.
That's what we call content.
It is content. It's content for y'all. For me to make fun of y'all for doing.
I feel like we'll punish him whenever he decides to do his game streaming.
Yeah.
Anytime he gets scared in a horror game, he has to do like a Honey Reaper.
No, like we just just dose him.
Microdose. Here's the deal.
He's playing a horror game. He gets the shit scared out of him. So he's like, every time I have to take a shot, and he takes a shot, but it's got some of that in there, and he's like, this is Satan.
One of my computer is ordered, and I'm gonna be getting ready with the help of Legs and a couple other people. Don't worry, but at the same time, please don't microdose me while I'm supposed to be on stream for like 3 to 4 hours.
Oh, that's gonna.
Y'all know how easy it is to get me to have.
If that's the case, I'm gonna microdose you with LSD. Fuck you.
Yeah. Y'all know how easy it is to get me to have to take a shit. Y'all know how easy it is.
Could you imagine?
Y'all know how easy it is to get me to have to take a shit. I can't imagine.
Lucy kicks in.
Hey, but hold on. I do have something.
Are we on Rogan? Do you want to try DMT?
I do have something on the way for that.
I want to.
Herb made that silly cob I was telling you about at the convention, and I do have some of that on the way. So yeah, y'all could do that, but please don't do anything. Let me just be scared naturally.
There's no one that's gonna piss test you for LSD. I promise.
Oh, you're gonna be scared.
Yeah, I know I'll be scared.
You're gonna be fucking scared.
I don't want to be terrified. I don't want to be terrified with the
Why is my asshole on fire? I haven't even shat.
Yeah. The nervous toots seem like it's just gonna.
How old was everyone the first time they had sex?
How old was I?
Yeah.
Like in 18. Yeah, I mean, I was.
Oh, 18. You're such a square.
I was, yeah. I was a fat, funny kid. I didn't really Mac. I didn't have no Mac until I fucking got out of high school. Yeah, seriously. No, seriously. I promise. I had no game till I got out of high school because I was a simp and I was like, fuck this noise. I'm gonna go work at a smoke shop and not give a fuck. Then I started getting women. That's how it worked. Then I started being able to freaking talk to women instead of like, I'm so in love with you.
Oh my god.
Please be my sunshine on a dark day. Like
Exactly.
kiss
I'm
my
glad
ass.
I got
can't.
over that shit.
I'm gonna be like that forever though.
Right.
No, that's how you do it.
Oz, what's your answer?
About 15, 16.
Say?
Yeah.
And see, what are you going to say, 12?
No, God, no. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
I was 21.
You were 21. Yeah.
I was 21.
So I'm this. Yeah. See,
that's why I was talking shit.
See, I'm gonna be how you should be. That's respectable.
It's only because like,
in your face.
life expectancy was shorter in the hood, so.
Is it? Yeah. Is that in like dog years though?
Yes.
I was basically a 75-year-old man when I had the warmth of a woman before this time.
Mine's so damn wide that I could pass the kid myself if I had to. Jesus.
Why are you talking like the fucking dude from
King of the Hill? That was his dad. That was Cotton.
No, I was thinking of God, it's Adam Sandler, the devil, fucking Little Nicky.
Little Nicky? No, next question.
All right. That's going to be it for the questions.
All right,
Sweet. Nice. Got through that pretty easy. Mm-hmm. All right, who's going first in rapid fire? Or rapid response, whatever.
Shit. I've been looking at a lot of guns lately.
A lot of guns.
A lot of guitars lately.
Right.
Like, what's your dream guitar?
Dream guitar?
Even if you're not a guitarist. You just like guitars.
I would like to own one of Stevie Ray Vaughan's played instruments.
Oh.
That'd be cool.
Shit.
If it was like one of those Austin City Limits guitars, one of the ones that he had either time that he played there, whether he was heroined out or healthy.
Yeah,
no big deal. That's what I would like.
I think his was like a 72 Fender.
Yeah, I don't know. I just know that he was a badass. No one could touch him. Legs, you got one? Or are you looking it up?
No, I was going to say that. I was looking it up.
That's fine.
There was a guitar from the Eagles when I went and watched them. But it's like worth $500,000.
Of course it is. It's from the Eagles.
Yeah.
Is it a Don Henley special? I don't know.
I think it was Glenn Fry's at one point.
Okay.
So it has historical.
Yeah, I got you.
That one, because it's also my favorite band.
That's fair. I got you.
I think that would be like a cool piece of history to have.
I changed my
And I can be like, look, I have something worth $500,000.
I want to own the guitar that Hobo Johnson played in February 15th, the original music video.
Okay. Well, shit.
I'm kidding.
I didn't want anyone's specific guitar.
I didn't give you what it was. I just said which. I just said no, it's a guitar.
Nah. I feel like I should try harder, but no. Like the dream guitar for me was always a Gibson Explorer. It's like Explorer just has that iconic shape to it. Not to mention one of my favorite guitarists, musicians plays a Gibson Explorer. I'm pretty sure some of you know who that is.
Yeah.
But it's like for me personally, it's like fucking PRS, like one of the custom shop ones. Like
I got you.
When you become an established musician, they reach out to you, especially if you're already playing one of the guitars.
Yeah.
And they custom build a guitar for your specifications. But mainly a PRS, like standard edition, tobacco sunburst. It's like a Strat style body. If you're familiar with the Stratocaster from Fender, they do a version of that. Okay. Hendrix played a Stratocaster. So his was a 70, his was like a 60 something Olympia white.
Okay, those are nice.
Yeah. Well, they do a Strat version of that, but this is pretty much like that, just it has the birds for the inlays. So instead of the dots down the fretboard, it's the falling birds.
Oh, that'd be badass. That's like a nice little design.
Yeah.
Like, that's like an art piece.
It's just like a Paul Reed Smith like thing that they throw in. It's like, yeah, they're really solid guitars that they make with solid bodies. So it's like, yeah, they're just they're Cadillacs.
Mwah.
Yeah.
Got it.
They like Gibson, like that's a couple grand off the rip. It's a Gibson. But a PRS, it's not bad. So hey, you're someone who pays attention to what they get.
I don't know if you guys know what today is, but you should. What's today?
The first?
we are 24 days from the Christmas.
Oh no.
What's that?
The Christmas is where Jeff has his favorite holiday, and then he becomes Santa, and he makes everybody's day.
Wait, some days before that, there's this one date called the 16th.
Yeah.
What's that about?
That's Santa's birthday.
Oh yeah, that's
my birthday.
Jeff's birthday.
Right.
So what are we gonna get him for his birthday?
Hold on a sec. It's
Wrong
my
answer.
fucking question.
Wrong answers only. I'm just.
Herpes.
What are we getting? What are we getting for birthday?
Well, listen. What do you fuckers want for Christmas?
What do we want for Christmas?
What do you want for Christmas? And I want to ask the chat too. Chat, what do you want for Christmas?
Ooh. A mopping Roomba.
A mopping Roomba. Okay.
It's okay.
Okay.
Tilly is having a heart attack.
Yeah, Tilly's happy that my wife is here.
A jacket and or boots.
That is his answer every year. A jacket and or boots.
He wants a duster.
He wants a duster. What does that mean?
Duster jacket.
I want a Huff duster. Is actually.
Oh, he wants.
Think Western / Dresden vibe.
He wants duster. He wants duster cans from before
I don't like the
1994.
little cape thing.
Before the caking agent with the bittering agent was included.
Is a duster the one that kind of flares out in the back?
They all kind of do. The duster specifically has like this little cape thing. I don't want the little cape thing.
He wants a duster cape.
He just wants a Constantine jacket.
No,
that's
not
the-
even that.
No?
Like I actually shared a jacket. I'll show you later, but yeah. No, I have really good shoulders for coats like that. They look really good on me.
Right. Okay.
It
Well,
allows me to dress up without having to put in effort. So
what chat say? Did chat say what they wanted for Christmas?
what did Ray say?
Josh said he wants you to put your Christmas lights like the Griswolds.
Nice.
You promised, and so far you have not come through.
Hold on a second.
Just say.
I just put up my Christmas lights. If he hadn't seen it, it's probably because he hasn't been down to Georgia yet.
Ooh.
Just putting that out there. Not trying to be a dick, but you love to make the drive.
You come here and put the Christmas lights up.
Yeah, why don't you come here and put the Christmas lights up, you dick?
That's Josh Knopp.
Oh, that's Knopp.
Yeah.
Well, the last time I checked, he could drive by and see the fucking lights too. I thought it was Josh from Texas.
And Knopp.
My apologies.
I am waiting for the wood to come in, and
Yeah.
I will get started on the thing that you want.
Right. And it will be here. But hand me those comments in the other chair.
Oh.
Yeah. Hand them to me. For those who are still looking for a stocking stuffer for a friend or a foe, depending on how your type of Secret Santa might be working, we have actually are going to introduce a system called the stocking stuffer. And you'll get to pick from the mini comics that Oz did not like over this last book. Because of such, I would hope that what's going to happen is that, what are you trying to tell me? You trying
To pull it back
pull it back on my face.
so that it's focused.
Okay.
Because your face is what's focused, not out in front of
Here
you.
you go. So look, you got 4 comics to choose from, and during the whole fucking thing, you'll get to actually get a chance to win said comics. So you will be able to win said comics and
Wait, I thought Jurassic League was good.
No.
I thought you said it was good.
No, he did not say that.
You said it was so good.
He said it was the best comic ever, and he wants a fan to have it
Like they
for
had
their own
Dinosaur
collection,
Batman witness his
or-
dinosaur parents get murdered.
or yeah,
That boy.
literally. I want everybody here to take something that Nerd Night has endured or triumphed from, or just plain old want to give you. And this stocking stuffer, whether it's your own stocking or a loved one's stocking, we want to be able to do that. So you got the chance to win Protocol and Unkindness of Ravens. Oh, I love that review. Jurassic League, we don't even have to go over that.
So-
and Avengers 10,000 BC. Oh, wait, is that 1 million?
Yeah.
Okay, 1 million BC. My apologies. Well, look at the comma. So what were you saying so far?
Nothing.
Okay, cool. So, how many people do we have in the chat right now?
2.
There's 4. There's 2 in there.
I'm not one of them.
You're not one of them? You know?
Correct. 3.
Okay, 3. So, who asked the most questions? Ray?
Yeah.
Okay, Ray. I need you to actually win this one because that's a prize knockoff right there. So, I want you to pick which of these comics you want. Okay. So you're gonna pick the Protocol, or Unkindness of Ravens, or 1 million BC Avengers. We don't recommend any of them, but at the same time,
We recommend all of them. What are you talking about?
We'll tell you what. We'll sign it.
An Unkindness of Ravens wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad. No. But we'll sign it and we'll send it to you, and it'll be a nice
sign
little.
that man's book. It might be valuable one day. I'm not gonna.
You're saying one of these is gonna be valuable?
It's possible. You never know.
That's
Here's-
funny. It's funny you say that.
here's
He
the-
said he wants you to pick.
Oh, okay.
For Ray?
Here's the deal. What if we signed it and then we became famous and we made the most terrible fucking comic famous?
I will give you a compromise.
Okay, compromise. What are you saying?
We'll sign the fucking card back.
We'll sign the card back. Okay, gotcha.
We'll sign the card back.
All right, cool. So which one you want to give him out of these 3?
You know what? Give him an Unkindness.
An unkind. All right, so
Really cool art.
so Ray,
It was a
you
slow
get
burn of a story.
an Unkindness of Ravens.
Number
All
1.
right, so cool. We're gonna put that aside, and then we'll have these 3
This is for
ready to go. That's for Ray. And then if more people join, cool. If not, I'll just ask questions and I'll make it available to whomever so that we can give more of these away. Because we have enough over the next 3 episodes until episode 10 to give out quite a few.
Yeah.
So there has not been many that he has thoroughly enjoyed. So, and that's mostly my fault. But since that was said, and then what was your? Did you have a rapid response? Did you ask one yet?
Oh, I haven't asked one yet.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So, let's see here. Oh, I had one pulled up. that I
Oh,
was
you
gonna
did?
ask. Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah. You can go back in time and uninvent something. What
Uninvent
invention
something.
would you erase from history?
social media.
Social media.
Fuck that shit.
That's a strong response. That's a lot of shit.
The roundabout.
Just just in general.
I know. Think about how much bullshit free we would be.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it is a lot. It's a lot. That's fair.
That's Instagram.
I was gonna say the roundabout in like redneck towns. It confuses them, and I don't want them to raise their blood pressure for no reason.
Where are there roundabouts in redneck towns?
You haven't seen the roundabouts in Harlem?
I don't know where Harlem's at except
Oh,
for New
okay.
York.
Oh, it's like
It's a hop, skip, and a jump down the
5
road.
miles away
Yeah,
from you.
it's not that far.
They got roundabouts? For
Yeah,
what?
exactly. That's my point.
That's
Why they need it? They don't need it. They just have it. I'm kidding. What would I uninvent? Big fan of the no social media thing. That'd be cool. I wish that they never invented ads for YouTube. I think I win. Do I win?
No.
I don't win. What do you want to uninvent?
I was gonna say like the ShamWow or something goofy.
The ShamWow.
But
That's a great invention.
that is a great invention.
Yeah.
But I just want people to have like streaks on the cars.
Oh.
Like that's
Oh. So you want like there to be 1 out of 10 ShamWows with fucking razors in it?
something.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I didn't know what that was. I was
You
getting a
kid-
hug. I
you
thought
got
I
a
was getting
kiss-
slapped in the
You
face.
got a kiss from my wife. I get a kiss from my wife.
Okay. No, I was saying ShamWow, so you have streaks on your car. You talking about keying somebody's car?
I was saying that 1 out of 10 has razors. I love it.
Love you too.
All right, cool.
He said,
I did. I got denied.
he pump fake.
Yeah, I got
That's what.
pump
Well, he didn't
faked.
get denied. He pump fake.
I'm taking my towel blanket.
Okay.
Blanket towel. I don't know what to call it.
Max, come here. Come here, there.
There's the board.
Huh?
Come here, buddy.
You said rearrange it?
Yeah.
You can put it in any order, and it'll make sense.
I have a question,
Come here,
J Dub.
come here.
What is a European boat?
Come here. All right. Now, I want you to
European
tell
boats.
everybody in chat right now what you want for Christmas. They're listening. Go ahead. They'll buy you anything you want. Anything you want. There are millions of people out there, and they'll buy you anything you
Don't
want.
tell me to touch it.
So you have to tell them what you want.
And you put it right
including
back where it was.
your uncle and your aunt. They're out there too. Uncle Jerry and Aunt Erica are out there, and they probably are listening so that they know what they might want to get you for Christmas. So you got to tell them. You can't just think about it. There's a mic right here, and you have to you enunciate into the mic, and then when you do that, words come out, and then when words come
He said
out,
he don't like
it
that.
goes through here.
I get that.
So you have
That's
to,
my boy Max. You speak
so you have to tell them what you want for Christmas.
Max.
It's
Will you
all
tell
right.
me what you want for
We
Christmas?
tell Uncle Justin what you want.
You ain't
for
gotta look
Christmas.
at the camera.
Yeah, you ain't gotta look
What
at
you
the
want for
camera. Just
Christmas,
tell
buddy?
Uncle Justin what you want for Christmas.
You like clay? You want some more clay? What you want?
Modeling clay and also
Okay.
Minecraft dungeon toys.
Minecraft Dungeon
toys?
Toys. Okay, cool.
They got toys for that now?
They do. And then what else? What else do you want?
A Rubik's Cube.
Rubik's cubes.
It's all one color though.
The big one. 21 by 21.
What?
I don't think that exists.
You wanna-
buddy.
That does exist.
It
I
is.
watched it.
They have
You
a
watched it?
21 by
Kids.
21
Yeah,
Rubik's
I can't
Cube?
imagine ever
actually
wanting to do
exists.
that.
How come
Max.
Vegeta's 6'3"?
Max, are you gonna unsolve it? Like, are you gonna
Are
mix
you
it
gonna
up and then
unsolve
solve
it
it?
so that somebody else solves it? Because I don't think Daddy can do that. Daddy's not that smart.
Well, somebody
all.
did solve it.
Well, I believe it. That man is probably
A
working
genius.
for NASA. So
Yeah, but it was his worst nightmare.
yeah, see,
I believe that.
yeah. So here's the deal.
Magnets.
You want magnets?
What kind of magnets?
All of them.
Like
Hey.
neodymium,
Hey, what's your favorite hobby? Magnets. I'm not gonna put magnets. You have to- I'm not gonna put magnets. Just put it. She'll know what it means. I don't even know what it means.
ball magnets.
What's your favorite meal? Milk steak. I'm not putting that. And jelly beans. Listen, we're not writing this anymore. Okay. What's your job? All right, you're a philanthropist, okay? Yeah, I'm a full-on. I can't say that on stream. All right, tell the chat bye.
Bye.
All right, good. Now go home, go sleep. All right. All right. Now everybody knows what my kid wants for Christmas. I won't have to buy it myself.
You know you know what the great thing about magnets are?
What's that?
They're an attractive hobby.
You're fired.
You're no longer allowed to write jokes.
I didn't write that. I read
We
that.
gotta get another wheelchair guy.
Yeah. If anybody out there is
Get a better
also,
cripple.
and if anybody out there is also paraplegic,
Who do you want?
we will hit you in the knees with a bat and get you as much Social Security as you need.
You ever seen Misery?
I was going to
Yeah.
say, you've all seen Misery, right?
Yeah.
That's your.
You have veterans you can steal on the daily.
Yeah, I know. Most of them are terrible.
Daddy.
Okay, so because of such, now that we've answered all the questions, everybody's here. We're gonna move on to the segments. Then after that you'll have another chance to win a stocking stuffer. And so, moving on, cue segment.
One sticks, but a Band-Aid plastic strip with new...
Internet breaking news.
Got that there was gonna be weird news. So
We gave him the nickname Legs.
we did give him the nickname Legs. He's got a bunch of nicknames.
That's weird.
Why is it weird?
I don't know. I answered all of them, but I feel like people get confused.
Fair. I get
We
you.
have legs, wheels, honcho.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I answered all of them, though.
Yeah. Bitch.
I'm never confused.
Dick face.
It's y'all that is confused.
What do you
All right.
mean, you people?
What do you mean, you people? That word has held us down for 400 years. All right, so in North Carolina, a woman's low fuel light led her to winning $1 million. She stopped for
stopped at the
gas,
gas and yeah.
and she won the jackpot from the scratch-off lottery.
Was it Rex's ex?
It was. She is actually 73.
Oh, it was. Wow.
Definitely Rex's ex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
That's
I
$1 million.
like
$1 million.
a little long in
You
the
become a
tooth
millionaire
myself,
because you're
but-
like, oh,
I always say anytime you find yourself in a bad luck situation, try to do something with a silver lining. So, buy a lottery ticket, call a friend, hang out, do something fun, because you never know what kind of luck you can find when you're at the bottom. Never know.
So when I was in my coma, I should have really been buying.
Well, yeah, when you were in your coma, you should have been buying like scratch outs by the roll.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Missed opportunities.
Yeah, well, that's okay.
Wait, I was in a coma. Shit.
We'd have never met. Yeah. You should have let somebody else control your money.
Could you imagine Millionaire You? You would not know us.
You would, Millionaire You? Like, come on. Like, for real?
We
like,
wouldn't be your friends. It'd be a bunch of fake people.
Yeah, it'd be like, oh, Choff, here, go buy yourself some more money.
Go exchange this.
Go get here.
So that's the only
change my name to
downside
Andrew
of like
Tate.
fame is that the more fame you have, the faker the people around you become. And that's like something I'm not cool with. It's like, so if like you got a circle of friends before you hit it, once you hit it, that circle of friends becomes invaluable.
Yep. Not letting you go.
Yeah.
This is how that works.
Okay, just real quick. There's a great question by Cascade.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go
It's
ahead.
really good.
Really good.
And I can't help but read it.
And during the weird news segment.
Read it with an Australian
I fucking
accent.
understand that it's the news segment, but it's that good.
Thank you, Cascade, for throwing off the rhythm, bro.
Do it with
What
an
if you
Australian
hit
accent.
someone and it healed them? But that's the only way you could find out that you had the gift. You had to hit somebody to heal them.
Full force?
He said also, hi guys.
Hi,
Wait,
Cascade.
I mean, full force?
It doesn't, it just hit them.
Okay,
I'm
Cascade.
assuming, like, that was what I imagined. I imagined just you fucking haymaker punch someone in the jaw.
Okay.
And it, like, now they can walk.
Okay, Cascade, pick a comic. Pick a comic, Cascade, while we're answering this question. So the only
I feel like there's a Dave Chappelle joke that's similar to that.
so yeah, there probably is.
Yeah, well, we're not going to talk about that right
Punch
now.
him right in the pussy. So hold on a sec. So I have to hit you full force, and that was the only way I was gonna figure it out. So it'd probably be like somebody that I hated. I'd still have to try it.
What are you healing them of, though?
I know, but you don't know that at first. That's what the question is, right? You don't know it's gonna do it, but when you do it, it does it, and then you know you have a superpower.
Oh, man. So there's going to be somebody you
It's gotta be
don't
somebody, yeah, somebody you don't like, and you heal them. So are you saying like totally heal? Like you could turn an asshole into like a fucking like a super good guy?
Yeah, but are we saying that being an asshole?
No, like
Are we saying that asshole is a disease? Because I would say that you would have to be an asshole to be a good leader. Like Patton was an asshole.
I'm just thinking, like, if I hit the person full force that I hate the most,
right?
I would probably be cured of depression.
He hits and he cures himself. See, it's a circle, right? It's a circle. It's a circle.
But then a great point is made in the chat. But then a great point was made.
What?
So you beat sick people?
Now listen, just because you're sick doesn't give you the right to be a dick.
He's a nurse, so he has access.
Just because you're sick doesn't mean you have a right to be a dick. Okay. Hands down, I tell that to anybody who's acting like a dick, and I'm their fucking nurse. Just because you're fucking sick.
I full on cold cock myself, and all of a sudden I'm happy. Ooh, buddy.
That's all I can think of.
Like that shit on tap.
Look, that's all I can think of right now is I'm just in the VA, and I'm just
Not clocking the shit out of people. Yeah.
Just punching yourself in the dick.
fucking punching the shit out of like completely paralyzed veterans. What? And they're like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "I'm healed."
Hit somebody else.
My face really hurts, but holy shit. I can walk.
My face hurts, but wait, my face hurts. Holy shit, my face hurts. Ow! I'm talking. Hit me again.
Fuck you.
We need to make that a skit now. We need to film it.
It's like the Midas touch,
Just like imagine,
but it's like
that is a hulking man right here. Imagine him standing over your comatose body, just pissed.
Do you feel better?
He is literally the intensive care bear.
But I have a beard. I like it. I hope we've answered your question as diligently as possible. And because of such, you get to choose a comic.
So somebody starts coding and you gotta punch him in the face.
Oh, shit, losing. Fuck that.
I'm not allowed to. I'm not allowed to punch.
Knuckle up, bitch.
It ain't like fucking movies where they start punching people's chests. Like, you're gonna wake up. Like, no, I'm punching you fucking full on in the face.
Is there any way that we can get a T-shirt of just Jeff just rearing for a fucking punch that we can put on?
I will heal you.
How many people you think you could get in before they grabbed you?
Jeff,
How close proximity are the people?
Jeff is surprisingly sneaky. I think he can get at least 60 before they grab him. Like,
I work night shift. I can just run up down the halls before anybody fucking
especially around this time of year.
So can we remake the game, the terrible Burger King,
Yes.
Sneak King,
Yeah.
and it just be Jeff punching
Yeah.
paralyzed veterans?
Yeah, just do a montage.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we got a whole skit now.
I got it. I love it.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
All right. So this next news segment sucks ass now.
Okay, Cascade, pick a comment.
He said Avengers.
He wants Avengers? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's
So
Cascades.
the next news story is that the flying broomstick illusion became the most viewed video.
What?
Like the world record's most viewed video.
The flying broomstick illusion.
Oh yeah, we've seen it. It's
Yeah.
basically kind of shot like that dude who does like those ads where he's like playing with something and then it turns real.
Oh yeah.
And like he'll jump through and it's like a car or something. But like, I think it's almost the same illusion, if you will. And it just mirrors.
Yeah, it's literally just, it's a very simple thing, but it became the most, it's the TikTok's most viewed video. So it outdid the girl that did the facial expressions thing, the boom, 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 like whatever the fuck sound she did.
Or that dude who fucking sat on the floor and acted like he was starting a car and fucking revved off. He was like sitting on the floor and
He drove off?
Yeah.
Okay, I've seen that one.
I've
but I didn't
seen
know
that
that was
one.
like close to being most viewed.
I am a boomer.
You're a boomer. That's a boomer.
I'm 37.
He does it. We watch memes.
Don't look at
You're literally not a boomer.
We watch memes.
but,
We don't watch
3
mostly
years
viewed.
40. So I don't know what TikTok.
It's like he wants to be older. He like wants to not be the millennial.
I don't
he
even
is.
know how to use Snapchat. It's like,
If y'all follow me on TikTok,
someone
I'll show
asks
you
you for a snap, it's like, oh, okay, you're a zygote. I don't want to talk to you.
I'll fucking show you the funniest TikToks on this planet. That's all me and Austin do.
Now,
is
you
fucking
want to
send
know
those shits
about
back
a
and forth.
vine? Let me tell you.
Gotcha.
Cockroaches
think-
be high-fiving your toes.
I think that saying I'm almost 40 is the new hipster thing.
I agree.
Think it might be.
Trust me, David Hutchison of the Book Tavern told me some shit that blew my fucking mind. This is like months back now. He's like, hey, Oz, you know, we look at the 90s the same way our parents looked at the 60s.
It's true.
And it fucked me up.
It's true.
60s had a distinct sound. Guess what? The 90s had a distinct sound. What was the sound of the 90s?
Backstreet Boys?
No. Coom.
I like that.
And you are.
Them up.
Go ahead.
90s was grunge. It was like there was a very distinctive fashion of the 60s. Yeah, we had shoulder pads in the 90s. Well, what about the cartoons, the TV shows?
Eek the cat.
Freakazoid,
Fucking,
Rugrats, Ren and Stimpy, Beavis and Butthead.
I wasn't allowed to watch those.
Yeah,
I fucking watched all of them.
yeah.
I got to watch the.
Commercials were awesome.
I watched the subliminal ones like Angry Beavers
Oh yeah.
and stuff like that. I was able to watch because it was
All right.
Cat dog.
I thought I was crazy. Does anybody
Cow
remember
and Chicken where they eat ass.
Two Stupid Dogs?
Pork butts and taters.
Does anybody remember Two Stupid?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, wasn't that originally billed as a reboot to Ren and Stimpy?
I don't think so. I mean,
Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I've been living an alternate universe from you.
well, the thing is that one was on
Where
Nickelodeon.
where I came from, I did see that movie starring fucking Sinbad as a genie.
It was.
No, I didn't see it. It exists.
There's a movie where Sinbad was a
exists.
genie,
That
and they
totally
took it
exists.
back for copyright.
And it has nothing. Yeah. That exists. Hold on a second. So
It's not an alternate universe thing. That's copyright. Because it was Kazam versus Shazam and the whole thing. And yeah, no. That happened.
So, and that's the thing. Two Stupid Dogs, that was a Fox property, and fucking Ren and Stimpy was a Nickelodeon property. And I got that, but Angry Beavers, that seems like, or Cat Dog seems like more of a, hell, even a Cow and Chicken, even though that was a Cartoon Network property, seems more like a Ren and Stimpy property.
Cow and Chicken was ahead of its time.
Mom
what
had
I'm
a
saying,
chicken,
though, like,
mom
I
had a
was able to
cow.
watch that.
I had a conversation with a youth pastor about this. Let me tell you something. Yeah. You're looking at me weird, but I'm sitting there like, that show's hilarious. And then I was at a sleepover or something, and somebody was like, yeah, my dad didn't let me watch that. And I was like, why? It's about a cow and a chicken. And so he brings his dad in, and he has to explain to me how the only reason that happened was because Mom had sex with a cow and had a cow. And then Mom had sex with a chicken and had a chicken.
What was it, 90?
And Dad didn't care. Dad was proud.
Yeah.
He didn't care how. And so it's like, yeah, or she adopted, or like it's a cartoon, like just saying, or let's just get off of the high hopes and the fact that like everything that's live action is moral.
I had a weird like conversation like that when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And it was the Mortal Kombat Annihilation movie was getting ready to hit theaters, and I was excited about it. So I'd seen the first one. I didn't understand disappointment with movies until
I was about to say,
I went and
you
saw
were excited.
that movie.
You were just about to be disappointed.
Yeah. It's like Mortal Kombat, like Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 had just come out. You got Annihilation getting ready to come out in theaters. I'm fucking stoked.
That song was fucking pumping on the radio like crazy.
Yeah, anyway.
Yeah.
But no, it was my Aunt Helen. Like I don't even know if this is a person that exists anywhere. I knew she wasn't related to the family. She's a friend of the family. You know, when someone's a friend of the family, they're an aunt or an uncle. You know, unofficially. Yeah, like Uncle Justin. So me.
Yeah.
I'm Uncle Jesse.
Yeah.
But
cut it out.
But anyway, yeah, exactly. But it was like the guy that she was with. Like I don't remember. I just remember he's like this little skinny black Spike Lee looking motherfucker. It's like, yeah, you do like, yeah, it's called Mortal Kombat, but you do understand that killing in it is immoral, right? It's immoral combat. Like, nigga, I'm 7.
I just see pixels and polygons.
I don't give 2 shits about your bean pie selling ass rhetoric. It's
Look,
like, nah.
I can beat my buddy, and then I can make fun of him until he cries.
Hey,
that's what I know.
Back in the day, that shit wasn't racist, okay?
Wow.
Back in the day, it wasn't.
It's a moral combat. Yeah, and combat's also spelled with a K.
Yes.
Explain that shit.
Yeah, like, calm the fuck down, bro.
Yeah.
It's these same people that got freaked out. Oh, the kids are like getting more violent. It's because of the video games. It's everything but their upbringing. It's like,
Wait, didn't they try to do the video games or causing
I don't
the
even know if
shootings
that woman
thing?
I call Aunt Helen
It was
so
a column. Yeah, it was.
No, not Columbine. I'm talking about like last year.
Like, I think about
They
it.
can try, but there's too much research to speak
To
on the
show it,
opposite.
yeah.
Like, back then, I thought of her as old, but now I'm realizing that bitch was like probably 26. Life expectancy in the projects was like 32. So,
It's fucked up.
Happy birthday, homeboy.
Yep.
Don't be a menace. I think it was his 21st birthday, or was it 18th?
I don't remember.
I think it was 18.
It was definitely one of the two.
Yeah, but it was like, yeah, that was the thing. All right, so in North Carolina, a man.
That's what he was talking about. It's no big deal.
In
Pull your
North
mic
Carolina-
closer. You're not in fucking trouble or anything. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
A man has 11,000 bottles of hot sauce, and it's considered to be the world record holder for the
Largest
biggest
collection.
11,000.
So I would like
Different
to.
ones.
I want to know what the oldest one is because I'm sure that they get better with age.
It says
Some of
he's
them
been
do.
collecting for 26 years.
Wow.
So I don't know what the oldest one he has is.
Is he one of those guys that buys 2 so that he can try one and then keep one? Because sometimes we do that with figures. But I would imagine that he'd have a burnt butthole or no stomach lining if he's tried 11,000 bottles of hot sauce in 26 years.
Well, you're right, because he does have a very strong opinion.
Oh, okay.
He said, in his opinion,
you
should be able to read and understand what the garlic or the ingredients are, and they are. It's garlic, onion, chili pepper, vinegar, and salt, and that's all you need.
Okay.
And then you can add a pepper, like whatever
kind of pepper.
Pepper, right?
I got you.
But he said when you get into adding like things you can't pronounce, he don't like them.
I mean, it's natural.
Yeah.
Because hot sauce has
South American, because there's a lot of X's and Q's in that.
yeah, there's some Quetzalcoatl juice in there.
I don't practice Santeria. Writing a song.
There's some Flores Barrios Puertos in there.
Look, he's from North Carolina. He's probably reading it like
And there's some,
Quayes. What's that mean?
but hot sauce, if it's just that, has a super long shelf life. So I would imagine that if that's his trend, that all of those bottles will
He don't like that xanthan.
last forever.
No, xanthan has an off flavor.
I feel you, but it doesn't. That's one of those preservatives that isn't bad for you. It's literally just a preservative. It doesn't have any additive properties.
Look, I don't know what the fuck xanthan is.
It's just
all I know is it's memorable.
It's a thickening agent. That's all it is. It's a thickening agent with
It's
no
like
carbs.
cornstarch, but healthy.
Yeah, it has no carbs. It has no sugar.
It's keto.
It's
I'm
keto.
for xanthan.
Yeah, you should be for xanthan gum. Yeah.
All right, and then in Tennessee, a squirrel knocked out a third of the state's power.
Jesus Christ, and he's still alive.
Let me guess. Did he
Is there a
try and bridge the
GoFundMe? There's a GoFundMe for him.
Nope.
That motherfucker's probably vaporized or stuck where he is.
But a squirrel went to a substation, and
The thing is,
what are we having for dessert? Squirrel.
all of those
Bridge
types
the
of
wrong fucking
situations,
thing is what happened.
they have lots of deterrents for animals, and they have lots of I think they're basically like detergents where they spray them, and they make sure that most animals won't come around, But that one fucking dumbass squirrel was like, you know what? There's just something about this place.
Like, have you ever really paid attention to a squirrel? They're like meth addicts, man.
I know.
Like, they're always fucking tweaking, just tweak the fuck out of their fucking skulls. I don't know.
I mean, you've watched Over the Hedge. You watch Over the Hedge.
Nope.
You haven't seen it? It's a great movie. It's a great comic. And that's literally what happens. He is so strung out that when he drinks an energy drink, everything slows the fuck down, and then he's able to save everybody's
like
life.
The Flash.
Yeah.
Well, I thought that was
Futurama?
no.
That happened in Futurama after Over the Hedge.
What's it called when somebody hoodwinked? Hoodwinked. There was a squirrel like that.
Well, there might have been.
Little Red Riding Hood.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I feel you.
Squirrels
Anyway,
do not
they
make good
tweeted
decisions.
out there was a third of the state without power, so they tweeted out.
And somebody was like, this is nuts.
Instead of apologizing,
Like,
they said we don't always lose power to nearly a third of our customers at the same time, but when we do, it's usually related to an uninvited guest inside our substation.
It's like people often said if their minds could work faster, like imagine your brain, as smart and as intelligent you are, if your brain worked like 10 times or 100 times faster than it does now,
Right.
you think you'd be like a super genius, or do you think you would have way more oversights than usual because you're thinking
I think I'd be
too
scared
fast?
for knowing too much was going on.
Yeah, I think you would make more mistakes because your mind is moving so fast.
You're only
going to
use 8% of it anyways, regardless, and that's the max.
That's a myth.
No, that's a lot of people say that's a myth, but that at max,
Well,
that's
a lot
how
of
much
people
of
say
your
that was a
brain.
fact for a long time.
A lot of
It's like a myth.
and the reason you can't use 100% of your mind at one time. I'm
No, of
sorry,
course not.
you can't use you can't even use
If I were to use 100% of my brain, that means my lungs, my heart would probably stop at some
you
point.
can't even use like 20.
Yeah.
Like it's not like that is I think that is a fair number
Like
if
my-
we had to think about
Like
it.
my
I mean,
blood vessels would
Like
constrict.
I've always thought that was a stupid statement, but now that I'm thinking about it from logistics of accessing all of my memory,
Yeah.
accessing all of my
It's like I think
motor
someone
skills, everything all at the
did
same time.
math, and
Yeah.
Like if they were to download your consciousness, it's like I think this was like an Adam Savage video from like some years back. And it's like, what would immortality look like? You know, downloading your entire consciousness. How many petabytes of memory would that take to download one singular human consciousness? It's like, that's a lot of fucking shit, you know? So imagine like you speed your brain up 100 times its normal processing power. You're gonna overlook some shit. You're gonna have some fucking Google whacks. You know what a Google whack is?
No.
That's when you Google something so absurd or so fucking niche, Google doesn't come up with a response for it. It's a Google whack.
Oh, so like French military victories.
Yeah.
Some of the porn positions I look up. I feel you.
It's Google whack. Anyway,
Very, very rare, but it happens.
it does happen.
Yeah.
So yeah, your brain's moving that fast. It's like, cool, that seems like an advantage until you realize that gives you a lot more chances of oversight.
It's a Google Doc.
And what are humans' main weakness?
A lot of
Hubris.
oversight.
Humans' downfall is always hubris.
That's fair. I'll give you that.
My downfall was spinal cord.
Keep in mind,
This is a little part of it.
Ingrid had it right. You know
It's half
nothing,
your
Jon
downfall.
Snow.
Half. Minimum.
Minimum half, yeah.
At some point,
At some point.
it will be 100.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Dr. Doom's the
current.
greatest villain in Marvel Comics. Hubris. That's what takes him out.
Yeah, I don't think there's. It's like every story ever is hubris. Every empire, every.
I just hope whoever they get to play Dr. Doom talks so much trash. Like, I need the smack talk to be. Like, Dr. Doom can out shit talk anybody. It's like, even if you think you're winning a debate against Dr. Doom, you're going to lose. Because he's going to
What's
make you
his
feel
style
stupid.
of shit talk?
Just like, this is a man who has already thought about the possible shit you're gonna say 2 weeks before you have the conversation with him. This is Dr. Doom.
But I'm saying, like, the way he dunks on you, is it like.
He dunks on you physically, intellectually, and metaphorically. And only thing that fucks him up is his own hubris.
So you're like, huh.
Like, he makes you just feel bad for existence. Like,
The only way to like beat him is
Why'd you say that?
to actually be smarter than him.
yeah.
And there's
it's
only a
hard
couple.
to do.
There's only a couple people.
Like, Reed Richards thinks he is, he's not. Because Doom has fixed quite a few of his problems. So, yeah, I would hope that it's Henry Cavill that plays Doom. I don't want him to play Sentry. Henry Cavill should be Dr. Doom because he's our king.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
That's really good too, though.
Country fucking Doom. Oh
Which one's
man,
that
you
one?
just think you're right, don't you, buddy?
Which one's Jeffrey Dean Morgan?
Fucking Negan.
Oh,
like-
okay, yeah.
The recent rumors that I hear, and they're being denied, which lets me know that they are true, is Sacha Baron Cohen is playing Mephisto. I said, if it wouldn't have been Sacha Baron Cohen, yes, Borat, Bruno, yes, Pagliacci, the king of the Barbers of Kings from Sweeney Todd, he's playing Mephisto, allegedly in the MCU. I have to say allegedly until it's proven. But he is playing Mephisto. I said the only other person I would have accepted is Richard Brake. And you know how I feel about Richard Brake?
I know how you feel about Richard Brake. It
He is
just doesn't seem
underrated.
like he's gonna last that much longer.
He's only, what, 56?
Oh, I thought he was older than that.
No,
I'm sorry.
He's just Welsh. That's how they all age. They age. like
Okay, so
avocados.
I just looked it up. And you second me on looking this up because apparently they've already supposedly like chosen a couple, and the fans have too. So Michael Fassbender is one for Doom.
Yes, that's who I was thinking of from Inglourious Basterds, where he's like British and he's like talking like an asshole. That's the kind of like shit talk. To me, I was thinking like destroy your soul.
Yeah, it's like it's
Of
not
course.
uncommon. Chris Evans did play Human Torch and then played Captain America.
Yeah, human. So Henry Cavill was definitely one of them.
Of course.
Adam Driver was another one.
No.
I'm just saying.
I mean, yeah, I get it. That's what they're saying. It's like, no.
Michael Fassbender was Magneto, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that would be a great Doom.
First
in my
Class, Days of
opinion.
Future Past, yes.
Yeah,
John Hamm.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, he is a little.
He's a one character kind of guy to me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, and it's not, and it has nothing
Are you
to do.
sorry for smoking?
That's my point. That is his character.
Same with Nathan Fillion.
Same with fucking Bryan Cranston when he
Didn't
hit
John
that
Hamm get
Breaking
his start
Bad.
because he has a huge dick.
Who?
I'm pretty sure John Hamm got his start because he has a huge
It's
dick. It was on
possible.
HBO or Showtime or some shit. That was his character to start with.
I know Willem Dafoe's packing, but I've seen that shit. But no.
Up close and personal. Anyway.
Oh, Jesus.
Supposedly, some people were thinking that
Like, you think these two guys got
Henry Cavill is going to play Hyperion.
See, like, I've heard Hyperion because, like, it was at the time, like, if he couldn't play Superman, he'd play a Superman-like character.
Right.
And it's like, yes, the Marvel characters who are most Superman-like, there's three. There's Sentry, there's Hyperion, and then there's Blue Marvel, Adam Brashear. Of course, Adam Brashear is black.
Right.
So it's either Hyperion or Sentry. And it's like, I feel like it would be cooler if he was Doom. Because that's way more iconic than Hyperion or Sentry. Fucking Doctor Doom. If you can't be like the fucking Blue Marvel of DC, which is Superman, you become the most iconic bad guy of Marvel. It's like Doom got smoke for everybody. Like, there's not one superhero team, there's not one new hero who hasn't had a problem with Doom.
Giancarlo Esposito.
For who?
Doom.
Gross. No.
Javier Bardem.
That's good.
No Country for Old Men.
Javier Bardem? Yeah, I love Javier Bardem.
Look at his face.
I don't know names. Who was the other one you said? Esposito?
Esposito.
That's Gus from
Gus.
Breaking Bad.
Gus Fring.
For Far Cry 6, you got that upstairs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you could have just...
Mandalorian.
Mandalorian.
Mandalorian, yeah.
The Moff.
But Javier Bardem,
Yeah.
that'd be
Moff
good because he was great. What was it? Skyfall.
Yeah, Skyfall.
That he was good.
So good.
He was so good. He's
Such a stupid ass ending.
See,
Sorry.
this is my fucking wheelhouse. I love like fan casting shit.
Like, but
They're talking about Giancarlo Esposito to play like Professor X. It's like, no. It's like, I would prefer you get another white bald actor to play Professor X. So,
Right.
Seriously, as a black person, stop like blackwashing characters, man. It feels really disingenuous.
I'll do it.
Hey,
God. You know what? That's my vote. Yes. If like they're gonna be filming that shit up in Atlanta, I want you to like shave that fucking beard and go audition.
everybody said
You're literally in a wheelchair. If they turn you down, you can raise hell about it on the internet.
These ableists.
You got him by the balls.
Mads Mikkelsen.
Mads Mikkelsen. Oh, that's a really good one. But I feel like Henry Cavill.
I picked mine, and I saw it in the list.
Who?
Cillian Murphy.
God damn, that's good.
Wouldn't that be so good? That'd be stupid good.
But I feel like
You know what I'm talking about?
Were you talking about Peaky Blinders?
Yes.
the Scarecrow from the Christopher
yes,
Nolan Batman films.
He's just such a good. 28 Days Later.
Red Eye.
That's the one I was gonna say. Red Eye. No one ever talks about Red Eye. I fucking loved him in Red Eye. That was the first one I ever seen.
Such a
I got
great
you,
movie.
boo. Yeah,
And think about him.
He's really good.
Think about him marveled out, like fucking buffed out, and fucking
He doesn't need to be buffed out.
I'm just saying, like they're
I don't
gonna
ever
do
want
it.
to see him buffed out.
I want to see him buffed out.
I don't.
I'm a homosexual. I want to see him buffed out.
We saw what happened
Why?
when you buffed out Kumail
Why, 'cause of
Nanjiani.
He-Man?
No,
Yeah.
thank you.
I
I
we
want to
don't
see
need
it.
that.
I want to see it.
Not
Like, buff-
everybody needs to be He-Man.
Buff
out.
Kumail is not real. Buff Kumail can't hurt you.
Yeah, he can.
Ugh.
They can destroy me.
Gross.
I don't like that.
Ugh.
Yeah, you
I
say
like
you
it.
don't like it, and then you saw it, and you're like, I fucking hate him. And
Some
only because of how he looked. And nothing to do with anything else.
Like
No.
that. Like imagine if Robin Williams was still alive,
And he was buffed out.
and then they buffed
That's
him.
ridiculous.
They buffed him out.
They buffed him out to play. Who would be the perfect character for Robin Williams to play? It would have to
Leonardo.
Be, no, for Marvel.
Oh, for Marvel, sorry.
Buffed out.
It would have
That'd be
to
dope, wouldn't it?
It would have to be Owen Reese, the Molecule Man. That is it's a fourth wall breaking, multi-dimensional fucking one of the most powerful characters in Marvel Comics. And it's like to see Robin Williams buffed out, no, it doesn't work for me. I'd be like, what's that guy, Paul Blart,
Can I just put this out there? A lot of people didn't say that when fucking Dave Chappelle showed up buffed out, and now look at him. Dave Chappelle
looked ridiculous.
Dave Chappelle.
For like a few moments now, he just kind of looks regular. You say
normal, but that's because of the clothes that he wears.
No,
he's still buffed out.
No, it's not that. It's because when Dave Chappelle
you're doing
left
that
to go
thing
to
where
Africa,
you look at an outlier and then you look at another comic who did the same shit and it was fucking weird. Carrot Top. What
Carrot
the
Top?
fuck?
No, that's his face, not his fucking muscles.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, what happened?
No, Dave Chappelle.
You stop tightening things that don't need to be tightened.
Big around.
Greg Giraldo said, "You look like a mother. You look like a doctor." Stop halfway through your sex change and just said, "Fuck it." Like, God damn, he nailed it.
That motherfucker got pressed and sealed for way too long.
Yeah.
He got fucking suction bagged way too long.
Like comedians, don't get ripped.
I don't mind it. It's one of those
bothers
things.
the fuck out of me.
Have you ever watched Down to Earth?
No.
It's got Chris Rock.
I've seen like trailers and stuff.
So,
I might have seen clips.
In Down to Earth, Chris Rock, he's up and coming stand-up comedian.
Okay,
That's the thing. And he gets hit by a car, and he was supposed to survive it, but the angel takes him to heaven too soon. So he has to come back and find a new body to do stand-up in. And his whole thing is he's going to perform at the Apollo. And one of the fucking bits, a main thing, was about being buff and a comedian. And he tries to be a buff comedian, and like nobody, like, and then he talks about it. It's like, who's going to laugh at a buff comedian? Like, who's not going to laugh at a buff comedian? Of course you're going to laugh. You don't know if he's funny or not.
Yeah.
You afraid of him. He's going to whoop your ass if you don't fucking laugh. And like, that's the whole thing. Yeah, I don't want to see a buff comedian. Sorry.
Yeah.
Like, I want a fat dude. Fat dudes make me laugh. They make me comfortable. I'm real comfortable around you.
Thank you. I appreciate you. I'm not comfortable around you at all.
Jeff,
I'm just not comfortable around
like, I give you shit, but you're not fat.
I'm not.
It's like,
I used to be much
You're
fatter.
definitely like ideal dad bod, but you're not obese.
I understand that, but like for him to say that and then him to call himself fat, that's just demeaning.
It really.
That's what he does. He fucking says, "Oh, I need to go on keto. My fucking thighs. Look at my thighs." And I'm like, "You fucking sit down all goddamn day."
I do sit down all day.
I'm pretty sure you can get on Hagrid's.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you can get on the Mummy.
Positive he can, and yet he's the guy who's sitting there like, "Yeah, I just don't know what I'm gonna do with all this baby weight."
Look,
kiss my ass.
Look,
kiss my ass.
Look,
you did, yeah. Obviously, I'm gonna die of fat conditions before you will.
No, my thighs. Is the thing. You can get elastic pants. You cannot get elastic wheelchairs.
Are you saying you're not big enough for you're too big for your wheelchair?
I'm saying that
Is it because of your height and not because of your width?
No, my wheelchair, my fucking clothes guards rub the tires because my fat ass hips press them out into the tires. So then I hear when I go down the hill.
That's not fat. Your bones are loose.
And I also think that the possibility of something scraping against your wheels makes that sound as opposed to you fucking because of you being so-called fat. If you stood up right now,
I want to see
if anybody called you fat, it'd be sacrilege. But nobody's gonna call you fucking fat. Because you're not fat. You're not even mysterious fat where you can like send a face selfie and it's like, oh, and then you show up to the date and then all of a sudden you're like fucking 400 pounds and they're like, how the fuck did you do that? Like, did you use tape? Like, no. Like, you're fucking normal. You're a normal goddamn 6'4" person. There's nothing fat about you. If there's anything fat, it's your goddamn feet. And there's a problem. Like, you just keep on bringing it up. Like,
they swell up. They are huge.
That's where all your goddamn liquid goes. That's where all your goddamn liquid goes.
I have cankles every night. Every single night.
Elevate your feet, bitch. All right. Is that all for the news?
Yeah, that's all for the news.
Okay, cool. So,
I'm gonna go pee.
Oh my God.
I gotta urinate. I've been drinking a lot. They kept giving me shots, and I had a bunch of shots.
You're gonna take a shot when you go back to the kitchen, aren't you?
Shot 10.
You're gonna take a shot when you go back to the kitchen, aren't you?
No,
Yeah,
I'm gonna go urinate, and then after I urinate, I will figure out how I feel about another shot.
Okay.
And then we will.
Well, hurry up because I have to pee as well.
Me and the two personalities that inhabit me. We'll talk about it.
So now, up for grabs as a stocking stuffer, we have the 06 protocol. Oh, you want me to do it? Just bring me like one more. Don't bring me. How many people are watching?
Here you go. Here's one of your personal favorites.
What was it? The Ninjettis.
Oh my God.
All right. So how many people we got?
5.
We have 5. All right. So here's the deal. If you could, let's see. Let's think about a question that you'd only know if you watch Nerd Night. All right. Does anyone know? And if you've already won a comic, so that's Cascade and that's Ray. All right. So I want you to tell me what one of the first games that Tank has played a stupid ass game. So whoever has the earliest game, and it doesn't matter how early, but the earliest game, and I think I'll remember, I'll let you pick between Protocol and the Ninjets. All right. So
Now the thing is, I actually liked Ninjets.
see, he did. He liked Ninjetties.
I even sent a picture to Chris, and Chris just forgot to add it to my box.
Right.
I think it's like on issue 6.
So he liked Ninjetties, even though I picked it, and he wanted to bitch about it because it was women ninjas, and I figured.
Bitch about it because it was women ninjas. I didn't bitch about it. I actually liked
So because of such, I would like.
He hates it.
He's
As you can tell,
He's a
because we're
fucking.
giving it away,
He's a sexist.
And he hasn't read another one.
He fucking doesn't like. He doesn't like. He doesn't like fucking.
And he said, "Fuck that comic."
Guiding boobs. He doesn't like those. So yeah. All right. So who? How many people have anybody answered? Who's answered?
We haven't got an answer yet.
We haven't got an answer yet.
All right, now tell me who's all won books, because I know Cascade.
So Cascade won the Avengers book.
He's been holding a book back.
And then we've been holding a book back.
And then
Ray won a book.
Ray won.
So you gotta put that over there.
Of Ravens.
And then we're holding this one for after the game because epic fucking fail.
Oh yeah.
But in such a good way. I mean,
It is a trash book, but it is hilarious.
Yeah. So, let's see. So, anybody got an answer yet? Anybody?
Where did it happen?
Huh?
Where did it happen?
Where did what happen?
Where did what crime happen?
Oh, as stated. Okay, that's an early game. I asked them to name the earliest game like that we've ever played.
Oh my God.
And I said I would remember. And then who said that?
It was Ray.
Ray, you already won a goddamn comic. So if you win, you have to give it to somebody else. And it can't be somebody from the house because we already have too many comics.
You don't know the question. The question was. What was the earliest game?
Earliest game. If y'all can remember the earliest game, I will choose who had the earliest game because of course there's one right answer, but whoever's game is the earliest is the one. So here, you keep talking to me.
I've reached a higher state of See? Yeah, see?
I have to go to
All right. Yeah. So yeah, it just dawned on me that the opposite of crunchy is soggy. Just thought about it.
I think that the opposite of bad guy is do gooder.
The opposite of criminal is law enforcement.
That's, you know what?
Law enforcement.
That's a lot better.
I think we'll remember this one.
Soggy cop would be
Soggy
much better.
cop.
The opposite of
Oh, I love that song by famed musician Soggy Cop.
the opposite of rose was a shrubbery. You remember that?
What was it? Shrubbery?
Shrubbery.
The opposite of rose was a shrubbery.
And not weed.
They were so pissed. Oh God, they were pissed.
Why would you go shrubbery? for
Soggy
road?
cops.
Soggy cops.
Wet boys.
I would
What
never.
you gonna do? I'm so sorry. I'm fucked up. I'm lit.
Listen, is there any more?
I am lit, fam.
Is there any more answers?
No.
She. All right.
There's no more.
I promise I'll never
Fun
do
fact,
that again.
The
I'm
Thriller
old.
album just had its 40th anniversary.
Who did?
Yes.
The 40th anniversary of the Thriller album. So that's why. Oh, that makes sense of why that I saw a TikTok that had like millions of views of these two brothers.
The particular song didn't appear until the
it.
Bad album, which I think was 83. So close. I want to say Thriller was like 80, 81 when it came out. 81 would be 40 years 82. Now. 82? Then that would have mean that Bad was 84, a year before I was born. Yeah, I'm 3 years from 40.
Thriller was 82? Right. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And you said Bad?
Yeah, Bad would have been 84.
Crunchy do-gooder.
87.
What? So 2 years after I existed. Dangerous was like 90, 91. So
Dangerous was 91.
Yeah.
Off the Wall was 79.
Wow. All right. So
Off the Wall had Thriller on it. Wow.
Yeah.
But they didn't record the video for Thriller until
85.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And who did the video for? That's
fucking God, I always forget his name.
Famous director too.
Darkness falls across the land.
Who's that fucking voice? He was on Scooby-Doo.
Vincent Price.
Wow.
Thank you. 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo. Yeah, that was so good.
Vincent
I love
Price,
that shit.
baby. It's like horror. Oh my god! Like I love all horror. When I say that, it's not just 80s horror.
Yeah.
Or like current horror. It's like universal.
Okay. So Ray, since you've had the only answer, you get to pick somebody else that's in chat currently, except for my wife,
Yes.
to have a comic.
She gets her own books.
And then, yeah, she's not allowed. Damn it. So, and you get to pick what they get: Ninjettis or Protocol. So, pick somebody else that's in chat, and then they can get a comico.
Ninjats is really good though.
It's all right.
It's like
I picked it.
yeah, it's
And that makes sense. You know,
it's like Battle Royale meets Fox Force 5.
the only other people are Nop and my brother-in-law. Well, then
bet you
fucking
don't
Jerry
understand
gets the
that
goddamn
reference.
comic, or Nop does, but freaking Ray gets to choose. Don't say that like it's a bad thing. Damn it. Freaking, most people watch this shit after we post it.
I know, right?
Yeah, so it's like one of those things.
Unless you
like,
reach out to one of us on Facebook, like fuck you.
they watch this shit after we're done because we're retarded and they want to skip past
I
certain
promise
parts.
you, you'll probably get Protocol.
Yeah, 100%.
I hated this book.
Yeah,
This
so-
is boring.
Who I won the last one, and give them whoever won the last one, and give them Ninjettis. You want me to give Ninjettis to Cascade as well? I will do that. All right, cool. So Cascade gets the Avengers and Ninjettis. All right, cool.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what he said. He said whoever won the last one.
Cascade?
It's right over there. It's underneath there.
It is?
Yeah, see it?
Okay.
All right, so that works for me.
So, Ray, Cascade.
There you go. Perfect.
And I feel like, Ray's probably going to get Protocol because
More than likely.
you deserve this sadness.
All right, so he sure does. So here's the dealio El Schmilio. We're gonna move into Comicverse.
They're all issue number ones if that helps.
Yeah, they might be famous.
They
you know.
might.
Who knows? One day they might make a Jurassic League movie, and then we'll say that we were there at the beginning.
Trust me, for my year-end review, I will be covering Nick Spencer's run on Spider-Man. I'm still after an issue number 1 from Nick Spencer's run. I've got just about everything else, but like the first 13, 14 issues, I think I got 2 and 3 like a few months back. But yeah, I'm gonna cover Nick Spencer's run and explain to you why it's so good and why if they do a novelized version of it, you should definitely check it out and read it. Mm-hmm. You would appreciate it.
So, moving on, Q segment.
Look, here is the new Band-Aid plastic strip with new...
Worlds are colliding.
Welcome to Ozzy's Comic Multiverse.
It be you and whatnot.
So, what camera am I looking at?
You're looking at me.
I'm looking at you.
You're looking at me.
I don't want to look at you.
You have to look at me.
I like to talk to the audience.
You can talk to the audience, which is that
But I have to
small
look
camera
at
right
this-
there.
That one? Or
That
this
one right there. That one on the left. All the way to the left.
All the way to the left.
Yeah. That's the one.
That's the one I'm looking
That's your camera.
Are you sure it's on me?
That's it, yes.
I feel like it's on us.
It's not. This one's on us.
So is this one the one that's I'm supposed to be talking to?
No, you talk to the one,
supposed to talk
you
to
talk
you?
to me, and then you can look at that one
I can
occasionally.
look at that one, but I can talk to you.
Right. Engage, but
But I
not
like
fully.
to engage with my audience.
Right. They like to engage with you
All right.
too in a
So-
very inappropriate way.
No.
I understand.
Our audience does not prefer,
Just letting you know, I don't let you see the emails for a reason.
Our audience does not like BBC.
You'd be surprised.
So the first book I'm actually going to talk about is a character that I am not particularly fond of. I'm not the hugest fan of. But there's a caveat. I love live action adaptations of this character.
I understand.
I do not like reading the comics of this character because they're all the same.
Okay.
Superman, Kal-El Returns. What was the last Superman book I reviewed?
The last Superman book that you reviewed, if you did not count the Dark Age one, was the Superman's son being homosexual. Yes.
Super Gay Man. Yes.
We got you. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yes. That's also a book that will be available in the coming weeks.
That's right. Yes.
So yes, you'll get the first gay kiss between Superman's son and some pink-haired dude.
Right.
So look forward to that if you're into that.
Right.
Me, I'm not. So this here is actually a surprising return to form for
Right.
Superman.
Nice.
And this is not a straight story. It is more of an anthology story, and I really like anthology stories. I feel like more books should take this approach to like build out. It's like I would love to do like an ongoing story of like something, and then every other few books or so, just break that book down into smaller stories, that
Right.
can, like open and shut.
Yeah.
And that kind of adds more to the superhero part of the superhero thing.
Okay.
And that's what this book is all about. It's like he returns to Earth after the whole bullshit with Mongol and like whatever the hell John Kent was doing. Which
Yeah.
is probably his boyfriend. We don't care about that. This is just Superman. It's like he's come back to Earth finally. And yeah, like one of the first people they go against is Mr. Nobody, who is this abstract looking villain. Which, yeah. Either way, he kind of traps Batman and Superman in the pages of a comic, and they have to think their way out of it. So it's very classic. Like it harkens back to some like 1960s, 50s style shit.
Okay, gotcha.
Where they just really play with the medium. However, this book does something. It's one of my favorite things that these anthology books do. And they give like a lot of artists that you wouldn't have otherwise checked out because they were probably attached to like a lesser book.
Yeah.
And it gives them a chance to really shine. It's like the first couple stories are really good. This story, which is
that
like
Archie?
It's done in the Archie style.
Okay, gotcha.
But it's a play on like the old Jimmy Olsen Pal of Superman books.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I hate it.
I got
This is disgusting.
Yeah.
Oh my god. It like look at what is that?
I don't know. That's why I asked if it was
that's
Archie.
Jimmy Olsen.
I thought I asked if it was Archie.
Towards you a little bit.
That's
I thought
Jimmy Olsen.
I thought
What
I
the
asked.
fuck is that?
I was trying to.
That
I
looks.
I thought it was Archie. I didn't know. I'm sorry.
It's terrible.
It looks terrible.
Does he have lymphoma?
I know, right?
I don't
Like,
think you get lymphoma of the face.
It's like I do not like the art. I didn't even bother reading this one because it was just so fucking offensive to
Wow.
my eyes.
I'm so
Like,
sorry.
Look at that.
I know it does look bad. Yeah. Look at his chin in this one.
Yeah, what the fuck is that?
Like, I am not gonna lie. It looks like he's melting.
And then look at Batman.
legit.
Batman's got the fucking
He's got like the 1930s look going on.
the trapezoid chin.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of that. That's terrible.
He looks like my favorite Batman villain, Clayface.
Either way, I went past this because they do recreate the cover of Action Comics #1 right there.
Right.
So, if you know like a grandparent or somebody who actually has this in storage, you're probably a millionaire.
And you don't even
You
know.
have the original version of this image on the front of a comic book. you're rich. Anyway, moving past this because this is just trash.
Right.
The fucking Venice, Italy one where like this is really good art, and I hate that they did that to this book. Like they gave you some like shit art on this page, and then on this page,
It's good. It's nice.
Really nice.
oh my god, it was like.
I know it.
I know they were trying to like shotgun, you know. Like, look, Superman's actually back. It's not his son. You don't have to read
Right.
that anymore if you don't want to. It's like this shit is fucking great. Look at that.
That's wonderful
I
looking.
want this artist to do Spider-Man.
Can you imagine waking up to that every day?
I know, right?
I would love
That
it.
is a. Ooh, that is a.
So is Superman a story for Lois?
That is the whole.
That's why, yeah. Why not?
Speaking of which, Chris, I'm gonna do this. I know it's a one shot, but I feel like the fans would love it. So.
Wow. There you go. Yeah.
Spatman. Anyway. But yeah, this book is all about Lex Luthor and John Kent, and like they're actually doing John Kent doing Superman shit and not being focused on his sexuality for a change.
Yeah.
It's like, God forbid, you know?
Yeah.
It's like you actually focused on like the reality of a character.
On the story?
Yeah, like a story.
Yeah. It's so weird.
Yeah.
It's awkward. It doesn't make sense.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Right.
Like he's actually being like a son to his parents. And it's like at no point do they question like his sexuality, or does it come up awkwardly?
Because
Like,
it shouldn't.
Yeah.
And that's not our business.
Yeah.
So
It's
we
really
just
not.
want to do the hero stuff.
It's like we got gay friends. It's like I don't get that wrapped up
No.
in his life.
So who are you having sex with today?
Yeah.
Let it go.
Are you pitching or you're catching? Yeah, no.
doing a little
Superman
bit of
doesn't
both.
ask his son that at any point in this book. It's fucking refreshing. And like you even get this great image, and I love this image.
That's a great image.
That is the passing of the torch. They even go so far as to say that in this book. I love that. That is beautiful art. And at no point does are there rainbows or anything. It's,
Right. It looks good.
Yeah, it's fucking great.
Who is that artist? Who did
For this one, it was.
started on the Venice page? I think.
It definitely did. No, it doesn't. It doesn't say.
It's all good. I'm fine. I was just wondering if you knew.
It does
who that
on the
was.
front of the book, and it's like I can't decipher because I don't read a lot of DC.
No, I understand.
Yeah, so either way,
Just the stark difference between the difference between the first and the second one.
and then going from that to the story for Home, it's just as good. Like if not,
It does look good.
yeah, if not better, because you get like another artistic transition,
Right.
And it's like you get a different interpretation, but this feels more like the '90s style
That's fair.
of
Yeah.
Superman art, and it's like that's really fucking cool too. And it's like if you're looking for a good jumping on point and you're trying to get into Superman, if Superman's your cup of tea, it's not mine. I'm gonna say that this book is not bad, and coming from a guy who's not a Superman fan,
That's a good thing. Yeah, that's high bars.
that's high praise.
Yeah. Perfect.
That brings me into my next book, which is
Oh, we excited. Justin, we excited.
Star Wars
Justin, we excited.
Visions #1. Now,
I like this one.
I did not.
Be honest, we know.
Did not watch Visions
That's okay.
on Disney Plus.
Right.
But I like that type of animation. Again, so it was an anthology show.
Yes.
And so it was kind of like the Animatrix or a Batman Gotham Knight,
Yes.
where it was like different artists giving their interpretation, telling their own stories. And it's like this here is all a freeze frame from the episode of Ronin from Star Wars Visions. And the artwork for this book, it's all in black and white, but it is absolutely breathtaking.
That's wonderful.
From panel to panel. And you like, of course, with the Ronin, you're following like a Sith in this story. And there's a particular panel. I was like, I don't want to spoil too much of this because I would say if you're looking to get into a Star Wars book,
This is the one.
this is the one.
But you don't know.
Exactly.
But you don't know he is.
Yeah, you don't know.
It's so good.
Yeah. And it's like, I'm just going to show you a few panels because I really want you to be excited. It's like you get like beautiful, like full 90s style splash pages.
Dope.
Of just like awe-inspiring artwork. It's like, I don't know if this is like, it's like a force vision. And that's what this particular character sees in it. I'm not going
Right.
to spoil that for you. And it's like, this is going to be an ongoing thing. Apparently, this was the breakout character from
Right.
the show.
I can't wait till they bring out the one with the twins.
That's fair.
It's so. Oh my god!
But
I
yeah,
cannot wait.
there is a point of contention in this book where you get this absolutely epic panel, and it wasn't a reality. It's not a thing that actually happened, but it was a thought, because like he realized that the companion that he had gained during this book was a Jedi, and our main character is actually a Sith. And this is what breaks out. But this fight actually doesn't exist. It doesn't happen. It's just what would have happened had he grabbed his blade. And like, if that's not enough right there to pull you in, it's like, I've read this, and like some of the art is very reminiscent of Afro Samurai.
Absolutely, yeah.
Like, it's reminiscent of that. It's reminiscent of the kid from the Animatrix.
Yep.
Like, it's really fucking good. I would say, if you're not a Star Wars fan, this is a book for you.
So you enjoyed it?
If you are a Star Wars fan,
It's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah.
And it's like, this was really good.
Like,
this
amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
This is a best car tier book. Get it. I will not be giving this one up. So.
Absolutely.
yeah.
If you have not,
Watch
go
Star Wars
watch it.
Visions.
Go watch it.
It's worth it, hands down.
Go watch Star Wars Visions.
Yeah.
It's a collection, but you'll see the story that comes from. So.
Right.
And the last book is a surprise book to me. This is Planet Hulk, World Breaker.
Ooh.
Set a...
Show it
here.
this one.
I'm here.
World Breaker.
World Breaker. So, what is this book? Shit, almost 10 years ago now. Fuck me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because...
Planet Hulk.
Yeah.
You talking about
yeah.
Yep.
Like, Civil War happened.
Mm-hmm.
And in the comics. Civil War in the comics is very different from the Civil War movie.
Hulk gets
Yeah.
vamos.
Yeah, so, like, Civil War happened, like, Superhero Registration Act, Nitro killed a bunch of kids at a school. That it was terrible.
Yeah.
So they figured, like, if we're gonna do this, we got to get Hulk off world, because Hulk's not. He doesn't answer to nobody. Hulk answers to Hulk. It's in Hulk off world while Civil War is going on, and then you get the whole Planet Hulk storyline. And so this is 10 years ago. And it's like he goes to this planet. He's like a fish out of water story. It's like Sleepless in Seattle with fighting and
With fighting.
It's like sleeping in Seattle with Mortal Kombat. Anyway, I'm wearing the right shirt for it.
That's fair. Yeah.
Anyway, he manages to become Spartacus on this alien world, and it's essentially the story arc. And eventually manages to come back, but not before accidentally killing his wife because of the ship that the Illuminati sent him in that was designed to blow up in case he tried to come back to the
There's
planet.
a lot that happens in
There's a lot.
between that.
There's really a lot.
That is the tidbits of what happens.
Those are the cliff notes.
Yeah.
You know, he comes back, runs fades on every fucking body. It's like he pusses out the entire Illuminati, the smartest people on the planet. That's Namor, that's Doctor Strange, that's Professor X, that's Reed Richards, that's Black Bolt, who lives on the moon.
A good tidbit.
No one cares about the
for anybody who cares about Planet Hulk. The Marvel movie Planet Hulk. That was a good tidbits.
Yeah, like what was it? It would have been Ragnarok, right?
No, there was an actual Planet Hulk animation. Ragnarok was good, but Planet Hulk.
Ragnarok was even cliff notes.
Exactly. Planet Hulk, the animation was really good. That actually shows the trying to enslave the Hulk.
It's like if you watch the most recent fucking She-Hulk Phase 4 series, I feel like there's a whole movie missing because Hulk went off world during that show, and then by the end of it he comes back and he introduces his son Scar, which would have originated in that Planet Hulk storyline.
Mm-hmm.
So we never got that fucking story, even in the Thor Ragnarok movie.
Right.
So either way, there's a lot
that was
of
the
explanation
start.
needs to be done.
That was the start of Planet Hulk, Ragnarok, if you will.
Completely pointless. Eventually, Banner made a pledge to go back and fix the ship to try and save the people. It just happened to be 1,000 years later by their time. So who else is here? It's a couple of new characters. You're introduced to Tala and her little brother, and they are known as Harg. They're green skin, which lets you know that they are relatives of Hulk in some capacity on this alien world. They're being hunted, and it's 1,000 years later, and like they're just viewed as the scum of the earth.
Right.
They're pretty much the black people of this planet. Anyway.
He said it.
I said it.
Okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Needless to say, she knows of one person that can possibly help. And this person is a person I have not been a fan of since they were introduced, but in this story, they kind of serve the purpose of the story.
Mm-hmm.
It's Amadeus Cho.
Who's that?
Oh, God. This is the same place we got Riri Williams and Kamala Khan.
Okay.
Just... Oh.
Come on, you got it. You're the comic guy.
All new, all different Marvel. This is from the 2010s. And this is when Marvel thought it would be a great idea. It's like, what if we took like all the established characters that everybody knew, and we just gave them like, you know, like the Coalition Victory, like facelift. It's like, we'll give Miss Marvel to like a Pakistani Muslim woman, and we'll make Amadeus Cho the new Incredible Hulk, you know? And then we'll like, you know, just like kind of fuck with everybody. And
okay.
No one liked that because you completely alienated like your longtime readers. It's like it would have been cool like had you had done this as like an actual passing the torch. The only one of these characters who was boosted this hard that managed to survive was Miles Morales. It's because Miles Morales was introduced 10 years prior to that.
Yeah.
Back in like 2000, 2001.
For good reason.
And the Ultimate Spider-Man, that's because Childish Gambino said, like, shit, I want to play the new Spider-Man. And at the time, the writer, Brian Michael Bendis, was like, you know, that would be interesting. Like, what if we killed Spider-Man off? Like, who would take up that mantle? And that's why they created Miles Morales. So because Childish Gambino exists, Miles Morales
So because of that bullshit story on Twitter, and then him doing a stand-up special, I want to see a white shaft. Like, that created Miles Morales for real?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you was bullshitting.
No, he wanted to be Miles Morales.
Of course.
I know that, but like...
It took almost 20 years for Miles Morales to get a personality because for the most part, he was Black Peter Parker up until the Into the Spider-Verse movie happened. And they actually got like a black guy.
They actually made it like, that's him.
Was like, what?
That's who he is.
What would an actual like Hispanic, you know, black, like a mixed black guy would be like? We're growing up in New York. And that's when Miles Morales got a personality. Now he's all of a sudden super cool. I wonder fucking why. But anyway, either way, that was a time before woke was a buzzword. Anyway, Amadeus Cho is here in this book. And it's like, yeah, they're trying to fight against people, but these people have weapons that have gamma inhibitors. And it's like, we're going to need the World Breaker. And apparently Banner is here on this planet. Now, I know that it's set 1,000 years in the future for this planet. I don't think that's 1,000 years in the future for
Banner. I got you.
And, like, keep in mind, like, I'm thinking about the most recent, like, because I watched all of She-Hulk.
So I'm guessing that how if I had to think of it in a physical, like, you know, astrological type thing.
Time dilation.
When he travels straight, their world keeps spinning.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it. That's fair. So and of course he's not going to age the same way, but then again,
that needs the Hulk. Like,
it's not going to work. It's not going to. Yeah, I got you. Yeah. That's fair.
Anyway, this was a really interesting book. I would recommend it. Like I like the art for it. I like the writing. It's interesting because it definitely gives you that fish out of water feeling, but you got to go with the flow. It's a Hulk book. However, it's like the emphasis isn't on smashing. It's not, you know, outthinking the situation.
Trying to world build right now.
And not to mention, you're talking about World Breaker. World Breaker is the absolute strongest version of the Hulk that exists.
Yes.
It's like, I know that you're probably used to the MCU version of the Hulk if you never read a Hulk book.
Not strong whatsoever.
Yeah.
Compared
MCU to Hulk is nerfed. Just like MCU Doctor Strange, supremely nerfed. Full power, absolutely could solve just about any problem, destroy just about anything. It's like World Breaker, it used to be that the angrier Hulk got, the stronger he got, the bigger he got. And it's like, after being kicked off your planet because everyone that you knew and trusted felt that you were too much of a threat to be there, just for you to go to this world, create a life, take a wife, have a child, and then for your wife to be killed by the thing that they sent you to this planet on, and you finally come back, yeah, you're fucking pissed. The only thing that stopped Worldbreaker Hulk was the MacGuffin that is the Sentry, which is Marvel's Superman. And the only way that Sentry won is because he fought Hulk to a draw. They both fought each other so long that they both lost, like they used up all their power fighting each other.
It became regular.
Yeah. It's like nothing can stop the Juggernaut once it's in motion. Like once the Juggernaut has set his eyes on it, all Hulk did was redirect that motherfucker. Like that's how pissed off Hulk was. He was in his right mind. He had all his intelligence.
But there's that one it was, what was her name? That stopped him?
Oh yeah, from the
X of 10 Power of 10 or something?
No, it wasn't even Powers of 10. It was actually a Juggernaut book that sadly got canceled because no one was reading it. I was really sad about that one. I like that one. I probably should have.
What was her name?
I can't fucking remember.
Relay or something?
Something. It was like she was like the TikToker.
Look up a female that can stop Juggernaut.
Yeah, because they were trying to make it a big mystery. Like this is during like the start of the Krakoa thing.
Yeah. And
this Juggernaut book was kind of like a separate thing from it.
Right.
Had a lot to do with it.
And that was a cool story.
Like,
I
didn't
enjoyed
know whether
that.
or not she
I
was
don't remember how many issues there were.
I think it got like 3 or 4 issues, but
it was cool because Juggernaut was actually trying to not necessarily become a good guy, but like just try to make it in the world.
Yeah, trying to
and he was helping clean up all the stuff. What's the name?
D-Cell.
D-Cell. That's it.
Like a battery. Yeah.
Yeah. So like it was,
and it's his companion.
Yeah. That was the whole story. That was the whole story. It was basically he was cleaning up a lot of the mess that the Avengers had made.
I really liked that book. I thought it was intriguing.
Yeah.
The fact that he had lost like the Shard of Sidorak, but he had found a new way. That's why his costume changed in that book, and it was really fucking cool. It was like I like the fact that it was the Juggernaut. It's like, you know what? I've been a fucking henchman pretty much my entire life. It's like, what if I try to do something good for a change? And it's like it was really intriguing. I like that.
Nobody else did.
No one else read the fucking book, and it's sad. I hate it when a book with potential gets canceled. But hey, I'm a big Constantine fan. That's what happened to the last Constantine book. It did 12 issues, and then they got canceled.
Was that recent? That I recently saw it, but
a couple years back. Yeah.
I saw recently where Keanu Reeves said that's the one person he wanted to do again was Constantine.
Only if he does it right.
But he said
I doubt it.
He said it got canceled, but he was really sad that he wanted to do that role again.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It's a great character. Like you would jump at a chance. Now I know that before like the changes happened at DC Warner Brothers, they were talking about casting someone as Constantine that wasn't white and English, and it bothered me because it's like Constantine's already woke. Like the guy's not straight. That's not a straight white man. This is a pansexual. This dude has sex with demons, men, women. Doesn't matter. Everything's on the menu for Constantine.
Like Deadpool?
Yeah, no, not like Deadpool.
Not like Deadpool.
That's a recent thing that someone tried to add in there. No, that's not a thing. Deadpool has a daughter. He also has a wife who also happens to be a demon.
He
chick.
likes to be frisky.
Not to mention he's had a fucking relationship with Death, who is canonically a female at Marvel. So I don't know who the fuck started that shit, but stop it. It's really hard to ungay a character once you gay them.
Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
He's
I would take Loki and Thor being like bi and pan and all that because it's Norse mythology.
Hold on now.
Like, stop.
They're saying he stop. But he's just a kinky dude. That's all. He's a kinky straight dude.
Like
that's what he
everyone
is.
knows the gods are kinky.
100%. Yeah. Like that's all they did back in ancient Greek and Roman time.
Like everybody,
that's just how it is.
Everybody was a son or daughter of Zeus.
Everybody.
It's like once you black a character or gay a character, you can't go back on it.
That's all Zeus used to do.
Because then it's racist if you do, or like some sort of phobism if you do.
Right.
It was like if you don't, then you're whitewashing. It's like whatever, man. Like let just creators create.
That's all Zeus used to do was fucking dress up as animals and fuck different women.
Started a whole political thing now.
He would dress up as women, and then he would dress up. He would dress up as animals.
Yes.
Turn the women he wanted to have sex with into animals, then have sex with those animals, and then turn them back into humans.
Which is gross.
That's just what Zeus used to do.
And that's how we got syphilis.
Possibly. I don't know if monkeys were involved. But yes, that is what happened.
Syphilis
There were
came from
pandas.
sheep.
I'm sorry, sheep.
Isn't it pandas
And we know
that have syphilis?
that there was no one in Africa fucking sheep. You know why?
No sheep?
There's no sheep in Africa. They're not an indigenous species.
But are you
to
telling me
Africa.
that there wasn't a man in Africa who didn't have sex with a monkey?
Pretty sure it did.
Okay, and that might be the total.
There's no way that's a real thing. That's a
not
bullshit
a real
story.
thing, no.
I'm sorry.
It's not a real thing. So have you seen
Have you seen the Dave Chappelle bit?
I have.
I gotta go back home, get to my monkey. That shit ain't real. That ain't happening.
You're telling me it's not real. I'm just telling you that if you find it within a certain species,
I'm just saying,
and it grows prolifically and it does not affect them, and then you wonder how the humans get it.
Yeah,
You kind of have to think about the factor of okay, did their blood mix, or did somebody get horny enough?
That's the problem that I have with it.
Okay, go ahead.
All right.
Yeah.
Because it's like you do this thing where you focus on well, this group of people did it too. I was like, okay, yeah, we have thousands of years. So as long as
bestiality has existed across the plains.
Yes, but specifically we have syphilis
from sheep.
Thousands of years recorded documents.
We have.
When did AIDS drop? When did the AIDS album drop?
Early 80s.
This is you can technically go back to 50s from the blood transfusions when they were using vaccines. They didn't know that the kidneys from certain animals, monkeys in general, could carry that and potentially transfer it to humans. But it's there was a lot of work that had to go through for that shit to be able to transfer to humans. So that shit didn't drop to the 80s. I'm pretty sure someone fucked a monkey way before the 80s, though. If that's the case, if we're going by that logic, we know for a fact that someone fucked some sheep.
Super fair. Goats,
back in the Bible times,
sheep,
God
horses.
Damn.
Horses. Who's that guy?
Fucking,
Jesus. Is that who?
Fucking.
Oh my God!
Isabel looking extra woolly today.
I'm just saying.
Damn, girl. Bye to you too.
Let me get that back. I'm just saying.
So many.
That ass up, girl.
So many. I'm just saying. When it comes down to it,
I'm just saying, someone had to fuck a monkey way before then. Wasn't no AIDS then. I'm just saying.
So
Syphilis been around for a while.
I'm gonna have to caveat that only because if you can imagine what it would be like to fuck something that's 20 times stronger than you and probably don't want it.
Exactly. Could let's say that's a one sexy chimp. Bubbles,
You remember?
Bubbles looking extra
Hold on
thick.
a second.
No,
What's
do you remember?
A monkey that can tear your face off with his pinky, really?
Oh my
You're
God.
gonna fuck that.
Exactly.
Versus
Do you
something
remember
that
the
goes
woman?
bad. That's
Yeah, I remember the woman.
The woman that had a chimp in the early 2000s and it ripped her face off.
Yes.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
That literally happened.
Right.
I don't think you're gonna be able to have sex with that.
So what if
There's no way you can do that safely.
So what if you knocked it out?
With what?
I don't know.
When was anesthesia invented?
Don't know. Oh, I have a question about that.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, there's actually a question. It's funny, y'all mentioned Greece.
Oh,
there's a question about that. Anesthesia, there's a question about that. It's funny, how all this stuff comes full circle when it comes to the game.
Either way, other than someone trying to get Tom Holland to play Zorro.
Oh yeah, I did see you.
Yeah, I know. It's okay.
No.
Bring Antonio Banderas back.
Tom Holland is the it guy. I love Tom Holland.
I love him too.
Please don't.
Don't do that.
You literally got fucking Huerta.
Yeah, you dude from fucking Black Panther. Yeah.
Yeah, Namor, the actor who played
you have
Diego Montoya. Yeah.
You have the goat.
Whatever. It was you literally
Diego
got him.
Montoya.
Yeah.
He's not even. I don't think he's
no.
Spanish.
Kill his
Is he
father and
Spanish?
prepare to die. Shut up.
Yeah, no. It was you literally have that actor who is hot. Everyone knows who that is
And
right now.
he's just a gorgeous man.
And it's you're gonna really do Zorro the same treatment you gave Uncharted. Don't.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Stop it.
I get
Get some help.
And I think they picked a great cast for Uncharted. They just should have stuck to the games.
Yeah.
They really should have, because the games were a very good storytelling journey. It was awesome. And it wasn't that long for the first one, so it should have been easy to make that shit into a movie.
Yeah.
But lo and behold, that's Hollywood for you.
But I mean, this is the same Hollywood that decided to cast Oscar Isaac as Solid Snake for the
This is the
alleged
same
Metal Gear movie.
This is the same guy who I think that they who did they
Yeah.
cast for Assassin's Creed?
Oh, Michael Fassbender.
yeah.
Yeah, they could have. Don't get me wrong, great actor. They could have done so much better. I'm sorry.
I really, really love that Animus though. That was a really cool take.
Oh yeah.
What was his
That was
name?
such a cool idea.
I wanted to see the guy who played he was like the fucking one of the knights in the Mummy, Oded Ferrer. He was like in the Mummy Returns, like he was one of the protectors. You know.
Okay, yeah.
Trying to keep Brendan Fraser from it. I would prefer to have seen him.
I got you.
So I think the last thing I'd notably seen him in was like a Resident Evil movie. Where he
Either
played
way, we
Carlos.
can all agree that Hollywood, you can make better decisions when it comes to this type of shit.
Yeah, they go after what they think is like, well, everyone really likes this actor. That doesn't mean we want to see that actor in every fucking thing.
Right.
You know what's messed up though is you said his name,
Yeah.
and I instantly went to was it not Lost Ark? It's fucking Last Crusade, where he's like the Brotherhood.
Yeah.
And that's who I thought you were talking about. And I was like, oh no, that's Indiana Jones. And then I looked him up, and it's the same fucking guy.
Yeah.
Like, okay,
He is actually Middle Eastern. So.
like that makes sense.
Done deal.
But like he's got a real good look to him. So,
Yes.
Yeah. He's a very handsome guy. It's like, yeah, that would have been my pick to, because they were pretty much riffing on the first Assassin's Creed game with that movie. It's like, of course, we got Michael Fassbender playing the guy in the Animus as well as the guy back in time. And
That's not how it works.
doesn't.
Not how it works.
Yeah.
You go play somebody else in the Animus.
Desmond
Yeah.
is not one for one Altair. It's like, no.
Yeah. They're descendants,
Yeah.
Yes, 100%.
not twins.
And I felt like doing the Assassin's Creed movie because, like, yes, as gamers, we know how Assassin's Creed works.
That's right.
I would have done the movie as a period piece and then do a Shyamalan twist towards the end where you realize, oh, wow, this isn't reality. This was like a reliving of a memory.
Yeah.
For the
Oh, you
people-
mean you would do some world building?
Yes, I would have booked.
Oh, that's
Oh,
the
that's
word.
fucking
That's the
weird.
word. Yeah, that doesn't
Why
make
would you
sense.
do that
What is this,
to
Minecraft?
a franchise?
Nobody wants to watch Minecraft.
Game.
You're out of your fucking
It's
mind.
like everyone who knows what Assassin's Creed is knows what Assassin's Creed is. Even the people who never played the games, who are just fucking weird people who don't have joy in their lives. It's like,
I get it.
yeah, we get it. You got so much going on. You don't have time for games. Whatever. My kids are my life. Bullshit. But
You're a dick.
I am.
That's fucked up.
Like,
I wanna go
delete
to a
that
museum.
bitch.
I
December
get it.
has
I
started.
do too, but like, I can
Pictures
go see
and
the
stuff.
Louvre in a fucking game.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's like, whatever, man.
definitely did that. Definitely looked at all the pictures and read the captions. Moving on.
Anyway.
Is that everything for the comic
Yeah,
verse?
that's everything for the Comicverse.
Okay, cool. So, what we're going to do, we're going to take a little break, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. We're going to come back. We're going to play my game called Idioms for Idiots. Idioms for Idiots.
What's an idiom?
An idiom is a saying, like a classic saying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like,
Thing is,
You'll
is
enjoy
that
it.
you'll have that on them big
this
jobs.
idiom does a lot of spoonerisms.
This idiot does a lot of shit.
I called him an
stuff.
idiom. He called me an idiot.
That's
what
right.
the fuck is a god? What's a spoonerism?
Oh, spoonerism.
Spoonerism is when you mean to say one saying, but then you accidentally combine it or say a completely different
Oh,
saying.
fucking my favorite fucking guy from Boondock Saints.
Exactly.
Word salad.
Make like a tree. Get the fuck out.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
spoonerism.
Right. So, we'll be right back. Wait right here. What did she tell us?
I don't know. Like,
I think that it's kind of a problem if we don't know we're live because we say a lot of terrible things.
I know.
Like, I'm not going to be the first one to say it because I think that it would be more, like, terrible if I did it. But if you did it, then it'd be like one of those things. Be like, oh, it's just a dude who's saying terrible things on the internet.
Like,
and he has a pass.
I do have a pass.
You have a pass. I don't have said pass.
I am haunted.
Yeah, I was gonna say something different, but then again, I can't say it because I
What were you gonna say?
Huh?
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say he's ethnic. I think that works.
An ethnic slur.
Yeah. No slur.
Oh, you were gonna say a slur?
No, it wasn't gonna be a slur.
He was gonna
be a slur. It was gonna be a slur. It was gonna be.
Look at me.
Oh my God.
Oz, right here. I want you to know
I don't want
that I had it close up on him. We all saw it.
Is it supposed to be?
And I'm gonna make sure that the editor knows.
It's supposed to be my game. It ain't supposed to be y'all asking questions. I'm supposed to ask questions.
I'm just saying, like, how much would it take? Like, how much money would someone have to donate to watch you put on a pair of Crocs with like hamburger meat in them, so you could squish the meat through the holes in the shoe?
How much money would it take to donate if I could cut the webbing of your toes and then legs could suck out whatever toe jam you have?
I don't have toe jam. I clean
You put
between my
hamburger
toes.
meat in the Croc?
In the Croc.
in the Croc, and then you put his foot in,
and then
it's like the noodles.
you take it out,
from the clay
fold it
extruder.
inside out, and then you make eggs in a basket with the meat that's in there.
Yes.
God, that sounds just
And that is how I met your mother.
Sounds delicious.
love it.
And we'll put Montreal steak seasoning on it for you.
Well, then now I'm gonna try it.
The heat will cook off any of the foot.
Basically.
Yeah, sweet and sour from the crock pot. That's what we call it.
I mean, if you're cooking it like that and it's just gonna be the shape,
It makes sense, man.
it's gonna work.
It's gonna work.
It's gonna taste good. It's just gonna look disgusting.
You can't knock it till you try it.
Mm-hmm.
And you won't have to knock it because it's your feet, and your feet don't knock.
And I can't feel them. So.
That's
Unless
right.
you're wearing boots.
Steel toe. Moving on. All right. So today's game is called Idioms for Idiots. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask a question about an idiom that's out there. And these are fairly simple idioms. They're not crazy,
We'll
right?
see.
And all I want you to do is answer the question. And of course the chat can answer the question. And then I got your board in front of you already. You go ahead and you
Why you got Love Jeff still up there? I would prefer
because that's you want me to change out
everybody
your board?
knows we're gay. It's too late now. And erase the.
Well, everybody
the
loves
meat that I
Jeff,
spent
so
so
it
much
works
time
out in
drawing.
him. So this idiom. So you ready? Legs. Everybody know the rules. I'm just gonna ask you a question about an idiom.
Right.
You answer it to the best of your ability.
It's like bizarro mediums. Let's go.
We'll see. All right.
Wait,
So,
what's the subject again?
idioms?
I don't. What's that?
An idiom is a saying. Yes, that's right. So it's a saying. All right. So the idiom. This is the first one. The idiom, a blessing in disguise, is appropriately named as it was first penned in this form of writing.
You fucking what? A form of writing
Yes.
is how I'm supposed to say that came to be.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
I almost said a bad word.
Oh, did you say a bad word? You call me a bad word. You want to call me a bad word?
Nah, I can't say that bad word.
Yep. Oh, they say your bad word. That's what he meant.
Why is it always me?
Because it's you all.
What do you mean?
So everybody knows what a blessing in disguise is.
Why,
You know?
why does this make me feel all warm and fuzzy inside?
Because you're drunk.
It's like a little girl in a pink dress.
What's that?
Big dress.
Shoving a hot dog.
Fran dresser. A little girl in a Fran dresser.
Ooh, what's that shit? Oh my god.
Diarrhea.
Not calligraphy.
Oh shit.
What's that shit called?
Not calligraphy.
Melanie wants to know, can you explain? She doesn't understand either.
So basically, this is a form of writing.
But like
it's-
calligraphy.
Yeah, no, it's like an exposition. You know, a book or a pamphlet or a poem or what type of like.
And whatever this is, this means.
Oh. Got it. This is easy. Dude, I got this. I figured it out. I broke the fucking code. I'm so smart.
All right.
We'll see if you got it.
Dude, I'm fucking got it.
Okay, he thinks he got it. We're gonna see.
Easy. This is fucking easy money.
We're gonna see. And that's the thing. It's all about feeling empowered to answer questions wrong. That's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of Tank's games. And he showed me his answer, and it's just as powerful as I thought it would be.
It's
to my soul. It's wonderful. I like it. Perfect.
And it's. I just want you to know we just celebrated.
Right.
So
okay. So Legs. What's your answer? Now that
my answer
is wind talking.
Wind talking. Baby.
Right. All right. And then Oz. What's your answer?
So it's like my question is like, would like, have you ever played scratch and sniff with your girl's butthole?
Yes. Not this girl I have, but yes. I've had a weird life, Ozzy. I didn't get paid much when I was on the road. Yeah, so go ahead. So what's your answer?
All right.
Yeah.
Everybody saw it. So
I didn't see it. Can I see
I'll be
it?
Ozzy's uncle.
Well, I'll be Ozzy. Okay. And then, do we have any answers from the chat?
Melanie says she thinks she needs an example.
Okay, okay, gotcha.
can you use it in a sentence, please?
Okay. So all right, we're gonna break the ice. Okay. This
Look, I'll give you this. Like, we know you're trying. I'm trying too. I don't know.
Oh, listen. It's okay. It was first written in a hymn.
In a hymn.
A church.
Why not
hymn.
a her?
What? We don't go to church.
It's his first.
Why
written
not a
answer.
her?
I said appropriately written. First time, a blessing in disguise. You could have said a prayer. That might have been appropriate.
Oh.
A hymn. You always blame me of fucking saying, "Oh, this has to be a clue."
No.
And then you're like, "Oh, well, shit, this can't be a clue."
No,
Like,
you're a bitch.
I'm a
you
bitch?
Never give us a clue.
I gave you a clue appropriately.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You gave us a good clue.
Yeah, I did.
How the fuck are we supposed to know?
How is this my fault when I literally gave you a badass clue?
Because his word, you fucking suck at giving clues.
But I did it, and I was trying, and you guys acted like I did it.
See that rage you feel?
Oh my God.
Is appropriately named.
I felt the
understand.
first time I heard Crunchy Do Gooder.
I finally know. I'm mad because he gave a good clue and he never gives a good clue.
I said
and I'm like, oh, let me dig around this bullshit fucking question. And then he blatantly says blessing. Blatantly.
How's it blatantly? It was
And
the
I'm
idiom.
thinking-
The idiom is blessing in disguise.
I got that, but what I'm saying is, you blatantly say blessing. And I'm sitting there thinking, oh, well, in disguise, oh, he sucks. It's wind talking because it's code breakers or some shit. That's how your brain works. And it literally says blessing, and you're like prayer, hymn, like those will work. Oh, well, fuck me. Okay.
Okay.
So let's go to the next one. No points this round. Are
I
you
hate
ready?
you so much.
I know that. Here we go.
It was a good clue.
It was a great clue.
Fuck you.
You're very welcome. I love you both. Here we go. The idiom beating around the bush was associated with men who were hired by these men to accomplish their task.
Hired by other men?
Yeah, you're talking about the men who hired, not the men who were hired. So, beating around the idiom beating around the bush were about men who were hired by these men to accomplish their task. Beating around the bush. These people hired other people.
Like, when's the last time you farted in the bathtub?
Oh God, I haven't fucking taken a bath in a minute. I take showers. But when I fart in the shower, it's weird because you think the water would press the smell down. It just makes it fucking more terrible as it goes up.
Yeah, like you ever farted like in like a tub, like in your submersible?
You ever been so drunk that you sat down over
When's
the
the
drain?
last time you jostled
and you
your own
farted
balls?
into the drain and you heard, because that happened to me.
What's another word for beater?
Beater?
Yeah.
Master.
Wait.
No.
Beater?
Oh wait, I didn't even mean to make that
Thrasher.
joke. I'm totally
Throttler?
sorry.
I
I
don't know.
totally.
Abuser?
I didn't think about that.
I wasn't even being funny like
I wasn't even being funny.
I know that.
I'm sorry.
That's why I didn't take it
I'm
like that.
sorry.
Look,
I fucked up.
I don't think any of us
And that's
took it
the
that way.
problem with cis white males.
Right.
See, I don't think any of us took it that way. Let's keep going.
But it
What's an opposite of what's also a beater?
was also a beater.
Yeah.
Kanye.
Because I can't say that
Police
with
officer.
this word. I'm sorry.
Let's see.
Rodney King.
You know,
Got
he
it.
was
I got it.
B10.
I got it.
He was
I got
the
it.
beater.
I got it. No, I got
Wait,
it.
Harry Potter.
I got it.
I don't know. What do you want from me? All right, you got it? All right.
Yeah, this is going to be a weird answer.
Ozzy, what's your answer? I need to see it, you fuck.
No.
Let me see it.
You're not allowed.
What is he saying? Let me see it. Let me see the fucking answer.
I am a marital aid.
A dildo? Let me see it.
Yes.
And let me see what. Ozzy, show me your fucking
Why?
answer.
Because
Ozzy, show me your
it's
answer.
too funny for you.
Ozzy, no, it's not too funny for me.
is too
You don't
Let me see.
understand comedy.
Let's see. Cuck me, bro. He said it. I walked right into that one.
Would you say?
It's going on a t-shirt.
Let's say
Would you say that you got cucked?
I did. I was with an exclamation point. I did because he wrote it in there.
All right, because of you,
what legs? What's your answer?
I'm gonna have to do some serious editing on
Okay, go ahead. What's that?
to make this make sense.
Pro anti-wife officer. Oh, okay. So if you think about it,
Don't you fucking think about it too much.
no major
Gave you a
pain.
bizarro answer.
Don't ever hit her again.
Yes.
Gotcha.
There you go.
Okay, got it. All right. Were there any answers from chat?
Oh my God.
Oh Lord, do you tell me there was a lot? That's fucking terrible.
A T? Oh my God. Melanin, you're so beautiful. Your brain.
What'd she say?
I love your brain.
What'd she say?
Oh my God.
What'd she
White
say?
men hire black men to tend to their wives.
Same
Which
thing.
is the
It's a cuck. Yeah, that's what he just said. He said that.
my
He totally
God.
said that.
And then she said a T.
Let's see.
Because she said a beater would be a great for
Oh,
T-shirt.
got it.
Wife T.
Okay, got it. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
So,
then Chris Brown.
so the.
But she had a great answer.
then Chris Brown. Okay, who said Chris Brown?
She also said that.
Okay, got it. So here's the deal. The answer, the actual answer, is hunters, because what they would do is they would hire people to beat the bushes
Yeah, to flush out.
so the animals would be flushed out, and then they could actually, kill them.
Oh.
So that's what beating around the bush means.
Oh.
That's where it originated.
But of course, back then, a lot of women didn't shave. So.
Yes.
I also like
So
her
they would
answer.
also beat around said bush.
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
Melanin said she liked her answer better. And
I like Melon's answer, and I'll give her points.
Yeah,
and I will
answer was
give
better.
Ozzy points for making me walk right into it. That's fair.
That was a good one.
That was a good one. It's very good. All right, so this is the third one. While bite the bullet might be totally different in your thought process, where it originated from was the lack of this medical necessity.
Oh, this is where this comes in. Okay. Damn, am I sober enough to spell this?
I know this answer. And
Well, then I give it to
bothers
me.
me so bad.
Give me this.
Shit.
You can even give me like a roundabout. Like whatever.
No,
I'm not gonna.
You have to actually do
I'm not
it.
gonna embarrass myself doing that. I know what.
Don't you use your phone. I want you. Nope. Give me your phone.
No. I'm thinking
Yeah,
of gold. I'm thinking of gold.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bite the
You got to make sure it's real.
Yeah, that I'm. Fuck. I'm thinking.
That's
of the
what I'm
wrong
going with. 49ers, baby.
thing. Why are you staring in my eyes?
Because you love when I do it.
It helps me concentrate.
That's fair. Do it. You know what else helps you concentrate? You put your hands against the bottom of your desk and
Look,
you
I want
press
to cut
up.
a promo on Jeff real quick.
You put your hands at the bottom of the desk and you just, when Jeff does this.
He trusts me with this. The man who has ADHD.
Yeah, I'm talking. Yeah,
Like extreme.
yeah, it's almost terrible.
Dyslexia.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, type some shit up.
Yeah,
Like,
do that.
do some shit.
Do your shit.
You got it.
Do it. Because you got it.
Look at this madman. Look at him.
He's beautiful.
No,
He's beautiful.
you're not beautiful.
I'm not beautiful?
Look at him.
Oh, me?
He's ridiculous. No, that's ugly.
That's bad.
That's terrible.
That's bad.
All right.
All right.
What was the question?
The question was, while bite the bullet might be totally different in your thought process, it actually originated from the lack of this medical necessity. Wow, I remembered that. I'm fucking drunk. And I didn't even hold my phone when I said it.
Sorry.
Raise your answer, you fuck.
You know that like aha moment?
Yeah. He's so adorable when he giggles.
I love you,
He
buddy.
got giggle fits. All right. You ready, Legs?
Yeah.
Okay. Legs, what's your answer? Antidepressants.
That's why you bit the bullet.
That's kind of why I figured that I'll call on him first. And then what's your answer?
I think I saw like it was a not Disney movie.
Okay, not Disney movie. Anesthesia. Dude, he did the over the E shit. He did the,
I need my phone. I hate misspelling shit. It's a pet peeve.
Anesthesia. Anesthesia. Anesthesia.
Wait.
Anesthesia.
Can I try to spell this?
Analgesia, because that's an L. That's an analgesiac. I got it. And then Anastasia. What? Do you want me to spell it for you?
No.
Oh, don't you lose the computer. Yes.
That looks. Yeah! I knew it was an H. Fuck me.
Fucking go.
Yes, that is the answer.
Yeah, you got me by the dyslexic.
Give my phone.
No, it's fun. All right, so
Hate misspelling.
what did the chat say? And they can't answer after this. So what did they say?
The lack of OBGYN.
The lack of OBGYNs.
Bite the bullet.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay, I get it.
Dentist.
That's
anesthesia.
a different set of lips.
Oh my God, melanin. Anastasia. I don't know how to spell it. Knock you out pain meds.
And I didn't take her phone.
It's not a word that you spell off.
Who said OBGYN?
I've spelled anesthetize more than I spelled it.
Wow, yeah. So, yeah. Anesthesia is the answer. And
really?
Yeah, that is the answer. It was actually used. So what they would do is they would bite a bullet because the casing was soft enough to where they could actually chomp down on it and actually get some relief.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, leather belt biting down, but I was
There's also another story into which they would bite the gunpowder packs that before they would put them in, you know, that little pack that they would put in before they put the ball in for the muskets, so that they could actually have some relief because there was nothing to knock people out. There was nothing to numb the pain.
It's just like the idea of a leather belt.
Yeah, well, technically, except for like leather, you could bite through if you're in enough pain, but a bullet you can't.
Problems with some
Can you not fold
soldiers
leather?
back in those days because oftentimes those pouches were flavored with pork, and this was a particular problem for certain soldiers. I'm a big history fan, so.
Yeah. So
Can you
and
not fold leather over enough time?
you can,
I mean, you
absolutely, but you got to remember if I'm chopping your leg off.
Yeah, with no anesthesia.
Fuck.
I didn't
Yeah.
say it right.
I mean, you're not going to bite through metal,
Yeah.
but you can bite through leather no matter how thick it is.
Yeah, I want to chip my tooth, bite through that fucking.
Yeah, that's what people would do, and they would actually focus more on this pain than they would that pain because it's closer to the brain.
Of a
And they were
hacksaw
okay with that.
That makes
raw
sense.
dogging its way through your
Wow.
fucking
Yeah.
thigh meat.
That's
Yeah.
wow. That's a
what-
fucking
Biting the
crazy-
bullet. That's why, yeah. Just get.
I love this shit.
Yeah.
Like, I don't love that you suck at making the questions.
Yeah.
He really does.
But these things are so cool to learn.
It's
about.
like
How
I
is
feel
that
like-
not a good question?
I feel like we should enter him in Guinness.
How is that not a good question?
Fucking
now that
just-
you know.
I'm gonna have to do so much
The mo-
editing and just
Hold
like,
on. I've
most
gotten much
shitty
better.
questions
Hold
ever
on, you
made.
fucks. I've gotten much better at doing this. I've made like over 60 fucking games, and this, you gotta admit, that was an okay question.
I
And
feel
the
like it's
first
a Guinness
question was a
World
great
Record.
question.
You know.
60 shitty
Y'all
games.
are just mad.
He's right. No, he's right. He has made 60 games, and you'd think he would be good at this.
You make 60 games, and I bet you ain't nobody gonna be fucking watching this bitch, including my wife. I'm gonna fucking forbid her. So next question. Here we go. Here we go. All right. So
Cuck.
the term close but no cigar has the most interesting origin, and that cigars were actually used as these in the old days. This was the 20s. It's not really it's not really a hint. It's just this is what they in the 20s. This is what they used to do.
I like it because, well, sorry, I don't like the way you phrase
The
it.
way I phrase it, got it?
I like thinking about because I am also elevated.
Yeah. You're high
I didn't
on
say-
life.
I'm on life.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
elevated. I've
Right, yeah.
used vitamins.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I like thinking.
It's
about
not
this.
going to help you guess it. It's basically you would have to kind of know it. You could if you thought of it in the terms of how you think of cigars, technically,
No, but I'm just saying I like thinking.
but
about
it'd be
this
very specific.
because I've always said close but no cigar.
Right.
Like that inflection.
Now you'll know where it
But
came from.
I like thinking about it of maybe it was like some like pompous asshole was like close, but it's no cigar.
Yeah, right. Yeah. That's fair. But now you'll know where it came from. And I like looking this stuff up too. That's why I like making these games, because it's really easy to like trip you guys up or just make you guys be funny when you don't know what it is. And that's fine to me. I don't mind. But I have gotten better at this. You got to admit, I've gotten much better at this. I mean,
I don't
Crunchy
have-
Do-Gooder, I've come a long way.
I don't have to admit.
You don't have to admit, but you want to. You just don't want to in front of an audience. And that's fine.
I'm not gonna.
My answer is going to be really good. It's not going to be right, but it is going to be plausible.
Shit. Gotcha.
Super fucking plausible.
Gotcha. You know what else is plausible? My love for you.
That is plausible.
I feel like it's very plausible.
That
He
I
might love
you.
me a lot. He might actually hate me. I won't know until I'm dead.
If there was a
The more
will,
you think about it,
I made him sign away. Come on, Justin. If you thought about this, if you
Oh, I've got my answer.
okay,
It's
okay,
not right.
Okay, I understand. I'm just telling you.
Oh, I wrote my answer before we had that back and forth.
Oh, okay, I got you. I was just making sure. Okay, so
I just
this
I
motherfucker,
just like thinking about it.
this asshole's writing a book. So I can't wait to see what he said.
It's funny you should phrase it that way.
A book?
Don't worry about what. you
Okay,
say.
good. You let me know when you're done, because you have to go first. So it's funny because, like, I watched this Seinfeld. Okay, gotcha.
It's not- it's plausible as fuck.
I got you. I get where he's coming from.
Yeah.
So I watched this Seinfeld promo, right? And it was for the show on Netflix, and it says everybody has that friend. and it was like the comedian. So you can imagine like me as the comedian, and the dude who the doubter, or the cynic, and you could always imagine like Justin as the cynic, right?
Me?
Nah, that motherfucker drinks the Kool-Aid. He's a believer.
I am a good Christian boy.
Okay, but like then you had Elaine, who's I'm trying to remember exactly what they said about her, but the last one was Kramer. And it said the wild card. And of course, you always know who the wild card is when we go out together.
It's the boss.
No, hands down, it's this guy.
It's always the
this
boss.
guy. It's hands. He's not Elaine. No. I'm just saying, he's not.
I'll give you that Oz is more like Kramer, but if you want to say a fucking wild
I
card,
have never once called anyone the N-word at a comedy show I've done.
why not?
Wow.
It feels like you're underutilizing your abilities.
Teachers always tell me.
He's not living to his full potential.
You were going to say that. Look, I feel like you could be reaching your full potential if you would
do
just
so
try.
much more than he's doing right now.
It's like if you would just call more classmates the N-word.
Wild card? Boss, for sure. Like,
Yes.
I don't know. Like, I trust that I'm going to get hit like him.
Either that man is the most intelligent person on the planet, or he is the most chaotic,
ridiculous
evil
fucking,
person
like,
on the
what
planet.
are you doing?
Yeah, like
I love it.
that man. Oof, he is a mystery to me, and that is why I love him.
No, that's why I say that boss.
He would say he's an idiot savant, but I think he's a genius fucking crazy
I say
person.
boss if you're
I
going to
love
call
it.
like there's the evil chaotic, and that's definitely the mailman. That's Newman.
Yeah.
That's not Kramer. Boss is Newman.
Yes,
Hands down.
I love
This guy is Kramer. Boss is Newman. Sorry. And keep in mind, nobody else has watched Seinfeld as much as me.
Now, who's the Newman of the acting world?
Fucking
Of actors, of actual actors, who is the Newman?
I don't know, probably Green Goblin. What's his name? Fucking
Willem Dafoe, really?
maybe. Yeah.
No, there's only one right answer. It's Christian Bale. The more you think about it.
All right. Oz, what's your answer?
What about Hasselhoff?
No.
No.
I would have given you Charlie Sheen over Hasselhoff.
That's fair. All right.
Chaotic evil.
So what's your answer for what cigars were used for?
Gambling.
Back in the day.
Celebration of a horse race victories. Photo finish would reveal how close the win was, but sometimes not quite a cigar celebration.
Okay.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Like I said, it's totally plausible.
Why are you holding it off frame?
It is.
I don't know where he was framed. There you go.
Super plausible.
Like where his face is at?
I tried to hold it like that.
plausible.
All right. So what's your answer?
This motherfucker.
I told
holds
you
it
he wrote
over
a
here like
book.
this. He's like,
Butt plug.
y'all can see that, right?
Now go ahead.
A butt plug.
A
It's
butt plug.
close.
That's a
Cigars were used
But it's
as
no
butt
cigar.
plugs. Okay.
in the Lewinsky sense.
I would still smoke them.
Yes, especially out of Lewinsky.
So here's the deal.
All right, so
What did chat say?
Lewinsky flavored cigars.
that's a long answer.
That's a long answer.
While he was writing it,
While he was writing
That's
it.
a
Yeah,
long
that's
answer.
right.
cigars were given as prizes at fairs.
Okay.
Everyone smoked back then.
Who said that?
Ray.
He needs to stop Googling.
Yeah. Ray is a cheater.
Then Mistress said she forgot her answer
Okay.
because I would assume you guys are ridiculous.
Okay, got it. Yeah, that's fair. All right. So
What is the real answer?
the answer is in the 20s, games were geared towards adults and not kids, and the prizes were cigars.
Cigars, cheap whiskey, and cigarettes.
So yes, Ray is right. Cigars were given as prizes at fairs. So when you got really
What was that
close
one
to the
game?
ding,
Oh no. She did say her answer originally, but then I realized once she said it again, I didn't want to say it because of what it fucking was.
Was it a shooting game?
It was the level of said melanin in a purchase
Oh.
target.
See, I would have thought it was that one at the end of A Thousand Ways to Die in the West. It was that game that Jamie Foxx is playing at the very end of that movie.
Moving on. Moving on.
Cowards.
The term "spill the beans" originates from ancient Greece, where beans were used as a symbol for these.
I don't know if I can't see that one. I can do it, but I can't show it to them.
Okay. Yes, no. You may not put that down. No, no. You will come up with another answer.
I will come up with another.
Okay, good.
That is a very tinacuerta answer of yours.
That was great.
Yeah, I remembered his first name finally. But anyway, tinacuerta is who should play Zorro.
Tilly, come here.
Oh shit! I lost your thing. Oh no. Well.
Tilly Cam.
Tilly Cam. Come here, Tilly. Come here, you lazy butthead. You, I love you to death. Goodness gracious. You're so cute. And it's almost like it says, if you look backwards, Tilly loves Jeff. It's like,
Wow, I'm taking it off that. And then in the chat, Justin, did it hurt your feelings when Tilly whined and cried when I got there? If so, then my job is done.
Oh, she is a villain.
So hurtful.
She's such a villain when she wants to be. It's like, she doesn't even know she's a villain, but she is sometimes. Doo-be-doo-be-doo-be-doo. All right. I think that we are almost there.
Yep.
Legs, what is your answer?
I didn't erase that.
That's
my bad.
Yes, you fucked up.
That's my fault.
You want Ozzy to go first?
Okay.
I mean,
Okay, go ahead, Ozzy, go first.
All right.
And you show me your goddamn answer. I'm tired of this shit. I'm the game master.
You're the game master and you don't get to know.
Let me show me the answer. Show me the answer.
I'm not wrong.
Show me the answer. Show me the answer.
This is Sparta.
Oh my Jesus. Show me the answer. The Beanie Babies in ancient Greece were filled with Athenian testicles. Wow. And that's how low we've sunk.
And that's how God of War started.
I'm not going to disagree with that. That's just, sometimes games have to stretch for a little bit of story.
oh shit.
Depending on the stretches, depending on
There's
whether
only
or
so
not
many
you're going to
gods in
accept it.
Pantheon, so
Yeah, it's fair. All right, Legs, what's your answer?
I just said fertility.
Fertility. Okay, I got you. And then
Like if they dropped a lot of beans,
Yeah.
he was gonna have
the big
a
babies.
large viral load.
Roger.
gross.
That's for sickness. That's
I
not
think that's
really
what
for
they called it
babies.
right then.
Nah, I don't think so.
But like men back then were like the max height was like 5'9", like 6 foot made you like a giant. Back
Could
then.
you imagine? I would have been fucking Goliath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's so huge.
Someone would have killed you by slinging a rock at your head. God damn.
Because that would have been
What was
like,
that for?
I know, right?
Yeah.
Can we talk?
He slung
Bro,
it
I
really
speak.
hard.
Why are there two of you?
Hey man, that hurt real bad.
So, what did chat say?
Wow, we got some drunken answers,
Okay. What did they say?
but they're not to do with the answer.
Oh.
You
What?
left me
Okay.
alone,
What
alone, with
alone?
alcohol, and my computer.
Oh. Huh? What?
Gross.
Are you okay? What happened?
I was just reading.
Okay. Is it good?
I am chat. I have the power.
Okay. Okay. So who said that? Who said it?
She also has the power in your house.
Okay, so Chat gets a little bit of points, and I'll tell you why in a second. So, is there any other answers besides that? Because she's intoxicated, and obviously, I need to get home to tend to her before she starts messing things up.
Someone's getting anal tonight.
Okay,
He said, "Hey, baby, we're gonna role play.
I'm so mad
I'm gonna be the
at you
SWAT
for not
team.
telling me
I'm gonna
what's
kick in
going
your
on in
back
my
door."
own fucking house. You're such a dick because now I have to look at what's going on in my own goddamn house.
Bean equals money.
A bean equals money. Okay.
Secrets.
I'm
Gossip.
alone. You guys let me alone with alcohol.
Look,
I am the chat. I have the power.
Look.
You have it on top chat.
I couldn't help it.
So you're not seeing everything.
He's knocking at the back door.
She did.
Should I let him in?
She gave so many answers, but then she fucking hit me with that, and I couldn't
Oh my
stop
god,
laughing.
this is fucking terrible. Secrets, gossip,
And money.
Okay,
That
and
was
money.
the answers.
Okay, so here's the deal.
So realistically, I'm Stewie.
This is
Max
not,
is Meg. Tony is Brian.
so. So I'm definitely Peter. All right, so here's the deal. The beans actually counted.
And my Joe.
Your Joe. All right. The beans counted as votes in ancient Greece. White beans.
Well, it definitely wouldn't have been my first answer.
No. White beans were positive votes, and any other color were negative votes. Including black
always
beans.
has remained.
Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh so heartily.
The more shit changes, the more shit stays the same.
Yes. So, yes, that's so. I will have to give the points
That's
to chat
also an
for
idiom.
having the power and alcohol and all that kind of stuff. And moving on. Here we go.
Gross.
All right. So, anime.
How many more of these we got?
34.
4?
All right. So, in the term,
No.
cut me some slack. What exactly was the slack being cut for?
God damn it, need my phone.
Um,
I said that and I gave it away. I gave it away. I said that and I gave it away. Fuck me. You know how I gave it away? Because we talked about it earlier outside, and he says that. And then it all, like, keep in mind how every joke we tell is a circle.
Every single one.
Hey, like, earlier today, is like I realized I produced, like, a tremendous amount of smegma.
A tremendous amount.
Like, I could cheese a cracker with it. Have you ever had that problem?
I have.
Yeah.
The thing is that usually when it comes down to it, you have to find a very nice hand soap, not a cream soap, and then it gets it all off whatever's left over. But if you're trying to put it on a cracker, you know, it would depend on the size of the hole in the cracker that it would seep through.
It's like
Because
one
I
of
would
our lucky
imagine-
viewers will get like a cheese cracker specially made by the NerdNight Podcast crew.
Yeah,
It's all for you.
and it'll just have a bunch. It'll have 4/4 of smegma on
It'd
it.
be a 4 cheese cracker.
Right. The one that's miscolored is Austin. I mean Heels. It's cleared up, but the problem is
very creamy.
Yeah, it has an issue.
what was the question?
The question was, in the term "cut me some slack." So you heard that, right?
Yep.
What exactly was the slack being cut for?
Oh yeah, that's right. I couldn't say it because it was a terrible thing. All right. That's why I couldn't remember my answer because I didn't have one.
At least make it funny.
Okay, that's what I did. Tried to.
Do your thing. Almost started singing and fucked it up.
It's brilliant.
Okay, I see where you're going.
It's funny.
It's funny. Yeah, that's true.
Everything's a circle.
Everything's a circle. That's right. It's a circle. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, what's your answer?
My answer?
Yeah.
Jimbo's jaw.
Jimbo's jaw.
Because he's a slack jaw.
Slack jaw. Got
Hey.
it. All right. Oz, what's your answer? Circumcisions. Duh. What you got all that skin for, Earthworm Jim? So
That's what it was all about. That
What did-
discussion.
Cut some slack.
what did
You don't need all that.
yeah, you don't need it. It's fine.
Even that schmuck.
No problem. I don't want you to have use Q-tips for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
So what
I want you to actually be loved by women and enjoy it.
I want you to not have to pull back your hood to show some love.
Yeah.
So why
Speaking
don't
of,
you?
ball and chain.
Yeah.
And raw like a dog.
That was one of the answers.
What's
Ball and chain.
Well, ball and chain. Got
Yep.
it. All right. What else?
See here, pants do not drag on the ground.
Okay.
And then, in all caps from earlier,
Okay.
the schmegma comment, the things I never wish to hear from Oz.
Who said that?
Don't worry about it.
Who said it?
Who said it?
Don't worry about it.
Who said
Who
it?
said it?
Like, I ain't no rat.
Is it Boo Boo?
I ain't
I feel
saying
like
no
it's
shit.
Boo Boo.
Is it Honey Boo
She ain't
Boo?
even here.
She ain't even here?
Get my phone. I don't know.
No,
who it
I'm
is.
not giving you your phone. All right. So the answer, you can try to reach in where you want, but it ain't gonna be where you want it to be.
I wasn't reaching for that.
Okay, gotcha. So it's actually
I
a
need 4
term
hands.
on ships for using slack as to feed the sails.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
That was literally my first thought.
Hey, why do you do it? Always trust your gut.
Because I was like, nah, that's not right. But I only thought that because I used to work with boats.
Fair.
That's so, oh God. I'm
Now,
so upset with me.
so no points this round.
Fuck this thing.
My next one's one of my favorite ones, and it's not because I have an origin for it, because the origin is kind of a mystery. Okay.
Oh my God, that was the most terrible thought ever.
What? An origin story that
Like
didn't
he
have an
said
origin
that
story?
he used to work with boats, and it's like I have to remember he wasn't always in a chair, and I'm just thinking like
You've only ever known me in a chair. That's
like
wild.
an ADA fucking cruise, and it's like it's all fun and games until like there's a storm, and then everyone rolls to one side of the boat.
And he rolls way too fast.
No, but it's an ADA cruise, so they're all in chairs.
That's so fucking crazy to me. I'd never thought about that until right now.
Is there a possibility that we could do one of those sketches where it's like they're trying to rob the U-Haul, but then they close the U-Haul, and then he's in the U-Haul, but he's in his wheelchair, and it's just them fucking driving around like crazy, and it's his wheelchair just fucking going
You
back.
just hear me.
Yeah, he's just literally Sonic pinballing.
Yeah. I think that would be
You hear
hysterical.
You hear something about that?
No, I don't actually. I hear a thief in the back.
My legs.
I don't have anybody. I spit it all on new legs, and they haven't come in yet. All right. The same.
I was 12 hours away from my new legs. He said that out for delivery.
The saying, cut the mustard, has mysterious origins, but more mysterious is the origin of the word mustard, which, believe it or not, is named after this fruit. It's gonna blow your minds, because I was like, there's no fucking way until I read the origin of it. That's ridiculous. This whole thing's ridiculous. Bitches. Why do you stare at me? Do I give you inspiration?
I look at you and try to think, yeah.
Okay, I got you. You see the answer in my eyes?
No.
Okay, got you. Let me keep looking at you.
I see it. I'm the fucking bane of my existence right now.
Oh, well, you know. At least you're learning.
I'm not gonna remember any.
You remember a lot of stuff I talk about.
Do I?
You do.
I feel like my recall is terrible.
Well, I mean, you have to let it simmer.
This one I might remember. Just because it bothers me because my first thought was lemon. And I'm like, that's just because it's yellow.
Could be.
But then I was like, let me think about this. Mustard. Mousse-tard. Something that's tart. Moo. What kind of fruit is a moo?
I was trying to come up with something close.
What fruit is a moo? What is? What's that? Mommy.
It was so deep thinking that it was stupid.
It was so deep that it like transcended dimensions.
I have no idea.
It's the fucking woman thinking of the algebra equations, and her head just goes.
Yeah.
Fucking X-Files thing just go. Oh my god! Fuck this
You know
noise.
what it makes me think of?
What's that?
Cat Williams.
That's fair.
It's a smart, dumb.
Them damn insurgents.
Yeah. You see that? That right there? That's a couch. Now I can see why it's called a couch. But that right there?
That's a love seat.
That's a love seat. I can't even sit in it if I ain't in love. What was the saying again?
Cut the mustard.
Cut the mustard.
Yeah. All right. Legs, what did you write?
Man, shut up. I wrote strawberry.
Okay. Ozzy. What'd you write?
I at least tried.
All right, what'd you say?
Muscadine.
Muscadine.
Oh,
you did!
is it a tart muscadine?
And then what did chat say?
Oh my god, that's so good! Oh my fucking god, I don't like you. She said that stinky fruit. Oh, a durian. The one that smelled like a fart.
Or a
Right?
What's it called? A jackfruit. Yeah.
A jackfruit?
What's that? Anybody else
that
answer?
Mustard seed fruit. Is that a fucking fruit? Man, I'm gonna feel real dumb. I was like, I feel deflated right now when I read that comment. That hurt my. Wait, what was the phrase? Colonel Mustard in the library with a gun.
Who said that?
Melon.
Melon is using Google as well. All right. So here's the deal. The term, which is mustard, comes from mustum, which is Latin.
Gross.
Or must, which is English, which is the byproduct
Of your balls.
of stomping grapes.
Oh.
Grapes.
Technically,
Technically, Ozzy.
I don't like you. I don't like
Technically, Ozzy is right.
Man, fuck you. Man, fuck you. Fuck you.
Technically,
You
Ozzy
took
is.
my muff and like went with it.
He said, wait a minute, must.
Fuck you.
Motherfucker.
You a whole bitch.
Well, the full name is Muscadine Grape.
Yes. So technically, Ozzy's right.
I don't like this game. I don't like.
Oh, come on.
Man, fuck you. I was right.
You motherfucker said
It's a tart.
You motherfucker said strawberry, but you
grape.
wrote strawberry.
You could have wrote your balls. That would have been fine too.
Shut up. God damn it. I don't like this game.
Grey Poupon nuts.
I went fucking Cat Williams high logic and was right.
Yeah.
And I was wrong.
Right.
Man, fuck this game.
Welcome. Welcome.
All you had to do is keep going. All you had to do is keep going. All right.
And now I gotta edit this? Fuck. How I gotta fucking timeline that shit out?
I have no earthly
fun.
idea.
Fuck.
I want a fuck counter.
Yeah, I want a fuck counter. Yeah, that's fair.
All right, that's fair too. Fuck! God damn it! Damn it! Goodness. Gee willikers.
Gee willikers. Good golly, Miss Molly. All right.
I'll tell you what.
You might think you know where Back to the Drawing Board originated, but it was first written for one of these.
For one of these? Do you... So wait. I have questions.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. The phrasing of your shitty question.
It's not a shitty question.
It's a terrible question. Do you mean on one of these as in, like, it's not what we think, so it might be a commercial?
No. Let's say it's a medium.
A medium? Like a piece of paper would be a medium.
No. A medium...
It's usually the implement.
Yeah, a medium would be what you're using the piece of paper for. A medium would be the subject in which the piece of paper is being used for. So just like how in the first question I said, this form of writing.
Okay.
I'll tell you that this was for a form of medium. Do you have more questions? I'll answer them for you. I mean, you're losing head over fist, so let's just. And I have like 2 more, so. And I want you to win because I want you to feel good.
I give it to you one more time.
Okay, got it. Let me tell you one more time. All right, cool.
I want to hear you say it. And your bullshit way you ask shit.
You might think you know where Back to the Drawing Board originated, but it was first written for one of these.
Nope, didn't help me at all.
For one of these mediums.
How are we feeling about it? Is this good? Is this good?
I hate it when I'm not involved. When he.
I like that last.
I know that last one. The last one's a doozy, isn't it?
Yeah.
He makes the game and he hates it when he's not involved. Well,
Well,
you get at least a small amount of the frustration that we feel. So.
Well, have you know that there was a team meeting outside?
Cool beans. So, what's your answer, Oz?
No.
It's your turn. Like he went first last time. Blueprints, construction, your mom, Walt Disney's Slave, and the labor force. Got it.
I think that's all
Slave.
one answer.
That's all one end.
Labor force.
Right. Mickey Mouse. Got it. All right. So
It's a small world.
after all. So, the legs was your answer.
Slavic.
A sandbox.
A sandbox.
Nice.
And I was thinking,
Minecraft.
What were you thinking?
Fortnite.
like how you would draw some shit up in the sand.
Okay.
And like back to the drawing board. But like, sandbox.
Okay.
This is a drawing board in the sand.
Ooh, Sumerian cuneiform.
Okay. So,
Can't go that far, goddamn.
Technically, hieroglyphics.
Peter Arno. What did chat say?
Arno Stark comes to mind. That's
Pa-
Iron Man 29.
Papyrus?
Papyrus.
Papyrus.
Okay.
Papyrus.
Oh, well, fuck you.
Papyrus, though.
Pyramid blueprints drawn on papyrus. So,
Okay.
buildings, architect table, or paper.
Okay.
Who's saying
indigo paper?
papyrus? It's papyrus.
Probably.
And then you were talking about mediums, and I'd have to put up with this shit in chat.
It's like saying
Schmedium.
aluminum is
Schmedium.
Thanks.
Schmedium.
medium size schmeat.
Yeah.
Okay. So Peter Arno. Does that ring a bell?
A little bit.
He was an artist for the New Yorker.
Okay.
And he was the first to pen Back to the Drawing Board via a comic strip.
Okay. What was the comic strip is what you're asking now?
No. That was the medium. It was a comic strip.
Okay.
Jeopardy.
We don't like him.
You act like this is Jeopardy, and I'm going to send you 100,000 questions for you to memorize so that you can come back to the show and tell me the answers. No.
I don't like that show because even if you beat their fucking selection thing, they don't select you.
All right. This one's a little difficult.
Okay.
All right. The idiom, speak of the devil, originates from a fear of causing bad luck by the utterance of the devil.
Okay, that's the answer.
In 1666, the saying was, talk of the devil, and he's presently where?
Wait, we'll say that one more time. Sorry, I was reading chat.
No, it's fine. The idiom, speak of the devil, originates from a fear of causing bad luck by the utterance of the devil. In 1966, the original saying was, talk of the devil, and he's presently where? Presently blank. Talk of the devil, and he's presently blank. Which is a where. Like, where would the devil be? Talk with the devil, and where is he?
What's going on in the 16? It's the Middle Ages.
Yes.
It's like 200 years before the Renaissance. No, it's 100 years before the Renaissance. No, this is during the Renaissance. Fuck
Yes.
me.
Yes.
1600s. Yeah, that's the Renaissance. That is that's really good. I'm proud of you. You've come a long way.
And so will the devil.
Yeah. That makes sense to me. All right, got it.
And you have your answer too? Mm-hmm. Okay. So it is your turn. So, Legs, what's your answer?
My answer, in your dad's anus.
In your dad's anus. Gotcha.
My answer is very similar.
Similar. And talk of the devil, and he's presently at the Vatican. Or in the Vatican. Gotcha. And what did chat answer yet? That was quick. Y'all were quick on your answers. I like that.
He's currently in chat.
In chat.
Yeah. And the devil's name is Melanin Mistress.
Got it.
Speak of the devil, and he's currently in the mirror.
Okay.
Crystal ball.
Okay.
He's currently in your eye.
Okay.
He's currently in your clitoris.
Wow.
If you speak of him.
There are lots of these
so
answers.
If you speak of the devil.
What's it? Pope Henry?
That thing be
Pope
on fire.
That's old school. Go ahead. And that's it?
That's it.
All right. So, the original saying was talk of the devil, and he's presently at your elbow. Like that close to you, I guess is the term.
Oh, like bumping elbows.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're next to each other.
Yes.
Okay.
So, I would have to imagine that we had, what was it? We had in your dad's anus.
Well,
and then
Melanin did say behind you in one of them. So basically, I mean,
you can be elbow to elbow behind somebody.
It's like that's an idea for a poster I've had for a while.
You can be elbow to elbow if you're in the person's anus.
But it's like during the time of like antiquity, like, you know, like during like DC during Christ. It was like Nero was very popular for killing Christians. As I always wanted to make a poster that was like the change Obama style. Like,
yeah,
Nero was right.
Damn.
Because Nero was referred to as the Antichrist, as Satan of the time when the shit was written.
Oh.
Yeah, because he
massive orgies
sought out and killed Christians by the truckload. Nero was right.
Massive orgies. All right. Massive parties. That's all he did was eat, drink, and slaughter people. All right, so.
Which is crazy because like one of my favorite comedians is Miro.
So I'm going to give you points, and I'm going to give Melanin some points. All right?
The Vatican, no.
The Vatican is kind of far from your elbow, depending on where you are. So, here we go.
Not for the Italians.
Not for the Italians there. It's the last one. You ready?
No.
Not very far, depending on how pretty of a little boy you are.
I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
Ready?
Yeah.
All right. The idiom "under the weather" means now, somebody feels sick. But believe it or not, it was actually instructions for those feeling ill to do this. Read it again? Okay. Tilly, get over here, you stinking, sleeping dog. Love you to death. Under the weather. Rated R. Dum da da dum. Dum da 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 da. Boy, Melon is fucking tanked. This is ridiculous. She's singing "That Girl Is on Fire." Bury yourself. This was. Oh wow. Okay, that was his answer. I thought he was talking to me without talking to me, but no, he was actually answering the question, and I agree with what he was saying. Technically, I took offense to it until I realized what he was doing. I was like, wow, I thought that y'all were enjoying this game, but apparently not so much. And
This is the last one, right?
This is the last one.
All right, cool.
All right. And then Oz, what is your answer? Bury yourself. This was before modern medicine. Athlete's foot was a death sentence. It's not necessarily true unless you sucked on somebody's toes. Okay. But
I took your meaning of under the weather being something else.
okay.
Bury yourself. Guess what?
Stop being a homeless bum.
Pick yourself up by your boots and improve your station in life.
Huh.
Oh, you went the red pill route with it. I see.
Okay, gotcha.
You said under the weather. They don't have a roof over there.
Thank you, Kevin Samuels.
Gotcha. And what did chat say? Is chat stumped?
Let's see here.
I know, right? Don't let them see us tired.
Oh, she didn't
know.
know what the question was. They didn't know what the question was.
Who
They
did?
didn't know what it was. Oh, Melanin.
Of course she is.
She's back and forth between
Of course she
you and
is.
Rex.
She's simple melanin.
Okay, so she just said umbrella. So I'm gonna tell you the answer.
Hello.
Oh, that's Ray. Ray said umbrella.
He said umbrella. All right, so
If you're
here's
feeling
the
under
deal.
the weather, use an umbrella.
That's fair.
That makes sense.
Yeah. And on technicality, he's sort of kind of the most right, except for Ozzy. Ozzy's probably the most right. And I'll tell you why. Sailors feeling ill would go below deck to protect themselves by literally putting themselves under the weather.
Yeah.
So bury yourself under the weather.
Of course, by being below deck, they also had a lot of vitamin D deficiencies and shit like that. I mean, these assholes only figured out that, like, citrus got rid of the scurvy because they were using it to preserve the booze.
The drunker we are, the healthier.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I was a big fan of those eyewitness books, and one of my favorites was
Wait,
the
that's why
pirate book.
pirates were drunk all the time?
Kind of.
Made them feel better.
I mean, you're at sea for months, maybe a couple years on
That's all you had to drink, except for water. Water didn't
No,
have
but
any.
like that to fight off scurvy.
Water had a shorter shelf life than booze did, so
It's true.
it was easier for water to get contaminated than booze because booze naturally has antiseptic qualities to it.
Very true.
Huh.
So yeah, they put themselves under the weather to make themselves
Reading
feel
is
better.
fundamental. Read,
The
motherfuckers, read.
more you know.
I don't like reading.
Well, try.
I did.
Try hard.
We don't care. Read those Twilight books. You might,
Read a comic book.
Yeah.
I like reading the same line for 5 minutes and then not remembering
It's
what
funny.
the line said.
It's like reading is fundamental, right? I mentioned something to Chris earlier. It is like Asbestos Lady. This was a real Marvel Comics supervillain. She's like a villain of the week. Asbestos Lady. She was a Human Torch villain. She wore an asbestos-lined suit. Now, back in the 1940s when this was written, when she was created,
Nobody knew that
asbestos wasn't a problem.
caused cancer. Yeah.
So, flash forward to our better understanding of shit. Last time I think this character was mentioned was maybe like 2005.
Yep.
And like, yeah, she died shortly after from mesothelioma. So.
Are you serious?
Yeah, she serves as a warning to like, cause like she was hired by the government to like deal with the superhero threat because these people with incredible powers.
Totally.
What if they turn against us? So it was like a cautionary tale for both like the powers of the government as well as, you know, people being used for shit that they didn't quite understand what it fucking did.
Tis true.
But yes, Asbestos Lady, I'm waiting for that Marvel Legend.
Fucking died of mesothelioma.
Well, yes, she died
That
of
is
cancer.
amazing.
Asbestos is great.
Did she get financial
No, she didn't.
compensation?
Maybe
It would have made sense to do it.
There is an Asbestos Man, and he was a villain of the Great Lakes Avengers, which we just talked about.
Flat man.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on in this comic book universe?
Well,
Times.
like let's say you're
So, the Flat Man was amazing.
like
Yeah.
people complain about crunch culture in video games. Crunch culture has always existed. You gotta if you got a weekly comic book coming out, it's like you gotta just come up with some shit off the top of your head. It's like, oh shit, what's really resistant against fire? Fucking asbestos. It's like if I'm a writer in the fucking 40s, Asbestos Man. Oh,
Who wants to hear about Waterman?
yeah, Hydro Man. That sounds scientific. Well, he's a character. One of Mary Jane's ex-boyfriends, but created by Todd McFarlane of all people.
What about Aquaman? Well, he's already like a good guy.
Yeah.
Can we not talk about that, please? That sounds...
That's kind of the point. Yeah. We need to leave him out. He's
But
trying
yeah.
to save the fish. If he has
So-
to defeat
so when
Asbestos
you're-
Man in the sea, that might kill a lot of fish.
When you're writing a weekly fucking comic, you know, you got to draw pages as well as write a fucking story. It's like, man, like, not all your ideas are going to be bangers.
Right.
Yeah, you gonna run thin quick.
It's like I have to write.
That's fair.
I have to write one story for every fucking book that we do.
And you're
It's like
like,
not
ah.
all those stories are going to be as good as like some of the like earliest stories or some of the mid stories.
Right.
Like most recent stories.
I was about to say
fucking
Fimbo Jaws is a banger.
Story before that, I
Don't watch
wasn't
that
feeling it. But Finboy Jaws, yeah, I'm looking forward to the fucking film franchise from it. So
It will be dope.
Asbestos' woman's name was Victoria Murdoch.
Mm-hmm.
Ray looked that shit up.
yeah, Asbestos Man.
He was like, what?
like last time Asbestos Man was featured, he was carrying around an oxygen tank. So yeah.
So it ain't looking good.
Yeah,
It ain't looking
it
good
was a
for
terrible
my
villain.
guy.
And
Nah.
it's like he was no good at being a villain, and it's like I just want to be remembered. And it's like Great Lakes Avengers. Like, what if we just tell everybody what a great villain you were? Will you fucking stop?
That's fair.
And that's what made him stop.
Yeah.
How many more editions do you think Asbestos Man will be in?
I doubt it. I like
One?
maybe.
He would have to have
I
one.
would love to see him pop up in a movie.
National Cancer Society and Comic
You know
Book
what?
Day,
I would love
like,
to see him pop up. If
intertwined.
they do a second season of She-Hulk, I doubt it. I would love to see him like bring a court case.
What if he was in a home? Like dying.
That would be good.
And she's like having this like
This is like
deep philosophical conversation with him, and they don't really say who he
well, I
is.
wore an
But
asbestos
like all
lined
the
suit.
Easter eggs are
It's
there.
like, so you wore an asbestos lined suit? Well, at the time, we didn't know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like all the signs are
I
there.
was lied to
The
by
last
my
time
country.
I checked, I never caught on fire. But my
Not a
insides feel like they're
nail
on
caught me
fire.
on fire.
Yeah.
The Human Torch.
Fuck
He ain't
that
torched
dude.
me. He a whole bitch.
He
I
torched
feel like
my
there's-
nuts if I didn't have this oxygen tank to take
I feel like
around.
with these deeper, like the shitty characters, I feel like if you gave these characters like an individual, like character study book or story, it would be fucking super interesting.
Yeah.
Like Puma. Like no one knows who the fuck Puma is.
I was about to ask you who.
I love Puma. He is a wild, like, tiger man, essentially. He's a big cat man who is
a cat
sometimes
man.
villain of Spider-Man. And he just goes by the Puma. Nothing about him really looks like a Puma other than he has like some yellowish fur on his skin.
So I've been rocking some villain shoes these whole years?
Yes.
Damn.
Pumas.
That logo goes hard, though. That's like second best to me.
It's like some stupid villains are super popular. Like Rhino, it's a dude in a fucking rhino costume. Fucking love him.
They had a great idea.
What was that?
Just have them in a mesothelioma commercial in She-Hulk. Maybe
okay.
Titled the financial.
With the consideration that I think Ray got most of the answers right, I think we have to send him a second comic too. Yep. That makes sense.
Yeah,
that's fair.
That's fair. So Ray gets the Ravens, and he gets the worst comic that Ozzy has ever reviewed.
It's the best one.
And it is the best in my opinion. And I'm so glad I picked it. And we're gonna sign the back of this for you, Ray. We're gonna sign the back of all the other ones, so that you can enjoy them. If you want to keep it mint and you want to keep Ozzy's spit intact, don't open it, because he definitely spat on a couple of pages in this just to show his disdain for DC. And I think that we're about to wrap it up. What do you think? You think we're good? So I'm gonna move on into to many thanks. My apologies. We want to give many thanks to Top Dog Comics. Thank you so much for providing the wonderful collectibles and comics to us. We want to give a shout out to Aficionados of Augusta. Thank you so much for providing the wonderful equipment. A shout out to...
You remember a time when commercials...
Big bearded beautiful bastard you. Give a shout out to BetterHelp. Thank you for everything that you do. And remember, in case the holidays are coming up, if you're feeling down, you don't want to reach out to us, there are people you can reach out to, I promise. Thank you so much to Ozzy for making these wonderful boards about me while I'm doing this. It was wonderful. Melanin Mr. Streams, Diabolical by Design. Yeah, lots of big things coming. We got big shows in January and February. Make sure to check us out. He's also selling some stuff on his Instagram and Facebook. So if you're interested and you want to give that special horror gift to somebody for Christmas, please, yes I do. Please make sure that you contact him. He will have some stuff on hand that he will not be putting aside for January or February shows. Handicap Honcho streams, Rex Sterling streams, Melanin Mister streams, How Do I Heal streams. BetterHelp once again. Jonathan Rochelle with Anime Core. Thank you so much. We're going to be contacting you for some Christmas stuff, definitely. And Gargles Your Balls. I love Balls energy drink. It's probably my favorite energy drink on the planet. I wish they would sponsor us. It's the best tasting energy. Ain't it the best tasting energy drink? Yeah, it is. It's fucking awesome. They have a cherry, a root beer, an orange. Fucking all of them are awesome. Let's see. And did I forget anybody? I didn't? You sure? Did I forget anybody? All right. Thank you so much to the patrons and the subscribers. You guys don't know how much you've supported us and how much equipment that you paid for over the last year. We've only been going live since book 5, but at the same time, we've been having fun with it. It's been going well. I am a Christmas fanatic. That is very true. And I'm hoping that a lot of the extra money that I would normally be putting towards equipment and extra stuff is actually going to go towards a awesome Christmas show. And I know that book 10 will actually be this is number 8. This is episode 8, right? Mm-hmm. This is episode 8. So basically 2 weeks from now, December 15th will be the day before my birthday. So more than likely, how this is going to work. Normally, how it works is we finish a book. Oz has a story. We have a nice little extravaganza where I do a bunch of games and stuff, and that's fine. I'll do that. But then we got to remember 10 days later is Christmas.
Yeah, we're taking a break.
Yeah, we're good. But I think that we are going to do a Christmas special where I have everybody open some gifts and we actually throw up a video and we tell you how much we love you and all that stuff. And then we're going to take a little break. We might, celebrate New Year's with you guys by like wishing you a happy New Year's and stuff, but then we'll take a little break. But, we're going to get you guys through Christmas. We're going to get you guys through my birthday. We're going to get you guys through all that kind of stuff. Ray, I need your address. We're going to be contacting you through Messenger. Cascade, need your address. We're going to be contacting you through Messenger. And we're definitely going to have some more gifts and stocking stuffers lined up that include some Nerd Night memorabilia that we want to send to you guys, because the subscribers and the supporters, you mean the world to me. Xmas special will be completely off the cuff, hands down. Yes, it will. That will be mostly gifts and us in a drunken stupor just having fun with each other. So don't plan for segments, just plan to laugh, because that's super important around the holidays. And also, I forgot, Heels works for Christmas. So we'll actually be doing it Christmas Eve. So if you're doing stuff with your family on Christmas, perfect. We'll be doing stuff Christmas Eve with you guys, and we'll be doing stuff all together, opening presents. It'll be wonderful. And then you guys can enjoy Christmas with your family. And I am not Homer Simpson. You can kiss my ass. And I love you all. And anybody else got something to say? Legs?
No.
Eyes? Everybody say bye.
Bye.
You fuck.